my good great. Also, yo, MJ. I mean, good luck with the line work. I mean, you should probably sleep. It's probably important. But you know, I ain't your mom. I ain't gonna make you do nothing. Oh my good gracious. But yo, and that man circus. Outdo stream day. I know, right? Oh my gosh, holy frick frack, diddly pack whack. I'm tired. True, MJ. True. Maybe take a little snooze, a little snez. Enjoy it. Or do what you like. Pirate's free. You, my friend, are a pirate. Yar har, fiddly day. Oh my god, yo, Tyler, outdo. The gang medicine is plagued by illness yet again. No! Oh my god. How's it going? It's going well for me, medicine. It's going well for me. I hope you're, well, doing better soon, King. Doing better soon. Oh my god. No. Oh my good gracious. First MJ, now medicine. I know everyone's dying. Oh god. Howdy chat, howdy lurkers, howdy bodwatch, howdy dap. Oh my good gracious. How do Tiger? Long time no see, Palorino. Hope you're doing well, King. I hope you're doing well. Nah. Alright. Alright, I hope you're doing well. Oh my good gracious. Aruba! Aruba, Jamaica. Something. Don't remember the rest of the lyrics to this song. Oh, on time? To stream? No way. Ow. You know, sometimes, yeah, you know, that was not a smart move. Ow. Oh my good gracious. In my defense, my immune system is compromised. My immune system is compromised. And my lucky streak of not getting sick is shattered on the floor. No. Oh gosh, I'm so sleepy. Man, everybody's so sleepy. The missile is tired. The missile is EP. Oh my gosh, y'all are insane. Look at me, said based and true. Based and true. They should. Wait until you hear about his sleep schedule. True. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Hello. I ate 2 orang. What are orang? Oh my gosh. It was good chocolate. Nice. Had an Oreo in it. Nice. I have only ever consumed 1 energy drink in my life, and the reaction I had was so intense I never had one again. Good, you shouldn't. They're bad for you. I have big bag of popcorn. Nice. Well, look who it isn't. Who isn't it? Who isn't it? How's the wife? How's the kids? And golly, oh, Miss Molly. Yo. I consume so much citrus. I'm at the peak of health and orangs. What are orangs? Oranges. Oh my god. My bad. Oh my god. I'm having chicken noodle soup base. Oh my god. Is that? What is that? Is that my eyes deceive me? Is that the Edwardian mystery? My god. My god. Had to clean off the eyes real quick. Had to clean them off. Oh man. TwitchCon Europe tickets on sale. You know what that means? Posing on next. Great. Yeah, I recreate the Flash meme every time I go there and I pose with it, you know? I'm gonna stay gup past my bed. Buddy, you said gup past my bedtime. That doesn't sound like a good ringing endorsement for you staying up late. Don't have time to sleep? I disagree. Nat, did you finish the Lego? No, it's all in a box waiting for next time we stream Lego. Oh my gosh. Jesus, your poor roommates. Who, mine? Me? My keyboard's looking real comfy, not gonna lie. Buddy boy, you might want to sleep. Did you finish the Legos? No, I didn't get to that question yet. I'm sorry. Oh man, my brain is so crowded right now. Yeesh. Man, that just bark at me. Bark? Why would I bark at you? What was that bit? You've never seen somebody take out their eyeballs and go and then clean them off and then put them back like a cartoon character? That's something that eludes you guys. You You don't engage with that all the time? That's not something... Is that just something I do? Is that like a bit that only I do? Nobody else does this bit? That's not a bit that you guys... I needed more visual to that. Well, you know, it's hard to give visuals as a faceless streamer, so sorry that it wasn't the most visually stunning thing you've ever seen. All right, listen, we're not professional here, okay? This is a real homemade production. All right, it's you gotta give me some credit where I can get it. I've had a night of sleep once in the last time. MJ, MJ, get some sleep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because the screaming. You haven't seen nothing yet, pal. You haven't seen that. If you think this is loud. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Why? What, you didn't like that transition? I thought that was a good transition. I thought that went really well. And thank you, Tyler. If no one got me, I know Tyler got me for the transitions. That's why you should use a webcam nap. No. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea, and it is not using a webcam. Face reveal when? I have said before what it would take for me to face reveal, and until such a time that those requirements are met, I shall nary ever consider it. This can go here, this can go here, this can go here, this can go here, and here, and here, and sign here, and dotted line here, and yeah. Nice. Okay, laundry time. Oh my god. PNG tuber when, VTuber when. I've been considering it. I am a man who listen, I take my time in considering things, okay? I mean, I sort of have one already. Like, see, I can do that. I do that, and then he's just there. He's just there saying hi. You know, he's it's showbiz, baby, you know? So it kind of works. Hydrate. And then I also, speaking of, I also got this guy. For whenever I'm hydrated, you know? So like, in a manner of speaking, like it kind of is like I'm a PNG tuber already, you know? I've been trying to get him to be a PNG tuber, VTuber for years now. Someday, okay? Listen, it's a big step. It's a big step. Oh man, I am a man. Oh god, don't remind me. I have a weak stomach. What? Oh, I'd actually scream if PNG happens. Such SRS. Scream as in like the Beatles, like scream like good, or scream like hit 1996 movie Freaky Friday, what with Jamie Lee Curtis and the girl that I forget the name of at the top of the moment. I think she was big at the time, where they switch bodies, and then there's a whole bit where they wake up in each other's bodies, and she goes, "I'm old." You know, big scream like that, no? Any Freaky Friday fans in the chat? I have never seen this movie. I have only ever seen ads for it. I have never actually watched this movie. I have only seen ads for it when I was over at my cousin's and they put it on DVD that had the ads. And that's the only way, and I made them let me watch the ads every time. I loved watching movies that had ads. Oh man. Lindsay Lohan, that's the person. That sounds right. I don't know if that is the person in the slightest. You could have named any actress that was like kind of big in the late 90s, early 2000s. I would have like, yeah, probably. Oh man, oh, the Jamie Lee Curtis. Who else heard about the Borderlands movie? Yeah, that's finally getting somewhere. I mean, they've been trying to make that thing since 2013. That's when Jack Black originally was like, yeah, he's gonna be Claptrap. So it was like 2013 to 14 when the first rumor of that happening ever happened. So like, they've been trying to get that project made forever. Oh my god. There's a movie called Scream. Yeah, it stars Shaggy. I forget his name, but his name, he plays Shaggy in live action Scooby-Doo. and he also runs a specialty hobby store for D&D items, and sadly made an NFT. But I think he backed out of that later on after he had immense backlash. I don't know for certain. Oh, the pandemic! What a wacky and wild time. Oh boy, howdy. Oh gee, golly gosh, you know. Or Scream, like, I don't know, the movie Scream, maybe? I mean, not that many people scream in the movie Scream. For a movie called Scream, not that many people do, like, scream. You know what I mean? The most distinct scream that I can think of is either Psycho or Freaky Friday. Me every day? What, screaming? My friends did the musical? The musical of what, Freaky Friday? That movie's a musical? What? Seen the movie 3 times? Any good? But yeah, slash and egg on the screen. Well, you see, Tiger, that's who's keeping you from your dreams. Edward has laid down the law here and now as principal secretary. Man said, no, if you shall never, ever, you shall never, ever make a PNG tuber for yourself, Nap. And I went, okay. Yes, thank you. Thunderous applause. This is how democracy dies. Let's go, baby. Oh, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it just? You know, canonically this works as me just losing my mind and talking to the random zombified villagers after years of death and decay and plague in this town. You know that? I think it works well. I think it's got a good chutzpah about it, you know? Also William Afton? Yeah, he is! They have the same, some good casting. Jack Black is Claptrap, Jamie Lee Curtis is Kate Blanchett. Oh wait, Kate Blanchett looks awesome as, I forget the name of who she's played now, but she looks great! Get ready with me to drink Monster Energy Juice Rio MJ! Put it down! You see the news about Gigantic coming back? Who? What? What's that? What's a Gigantic? Waking up in a body I don't vibe with. Yeah, freaking huh. Based king. Oh my god. It was good? Nice. I will gatekeep my visual experience /T. Oh my god. What if I gave you a discount and made the PNGs? No, Edward said it's a crime. Edward said it's illegal. I'll make the PNGs for free and pay you. What? Because it's just like an MS Paint drawing. It's not even cut out. Like it's on a pure white background. I'm with Edward. I'm just quietly with Edward. Oh my god. Well, I mean, most of you guys know the origins of why I didn't end up going with that route in the beginning anyway, which is mostly, it's the same reason I originally didn't have any chat down here. I just like very clean gameplay when it comes to like streaming, which like the most I want is just like a little sub goal, a little follower goal, this little thing telling you what I'm listening to, just so that anybody ever wanted to know, they could, and that's about it. But at the same time, they are cute. I will say that. I've seen a number of them, and like there's been one, like I think Mello made one at one point, and I was darn near sold in that instance. I nearly, my identity as a human being nearly changed in that moment. It was a striking image. Oh man, I have someone functional PNG tuber for Nap already. LMAO. See, it would be so easy. It would be so easy. It would be so cool. What is that? What is that from? It would be so easy. It would be so cool. It would be so easy. I don't remember. The problem of knowing things is that you just end up with little bits that you can't remember what they're from. No, none of this is what I was looking for. Plus, if you do a PNG, you have to admit Celeste did more than we thought. Huh? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? How is me having a PNG tuber confirmation of that? Baby Chad is clean. PNG takes up half the screen. Half the screen? That's half the screen. That's it. That's less than a quarter of a screen, I'll have you know. Especially if it was only this big. The mocking I made is functional, not just for the one clip, you know. I cannot be. This feels like the One Ring. This feels like temptation incarnate. You know that? You know that? This feels like I'm being tempted. Let me just go over this way. It is easy enough to ignore. Ignore! I can't believe you would ignore the beautiful people that make up the Napoleon the 7th Twitch channel chat.twitch.tv.com/Napoleon VII. You fiend. I can't believe you do. Oh my gosh. Yo, Grit! How do? Oh my god. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. That's from Teen Titans Go. I haven't seen that movie though. Stop making me laugh. I'm coughing up. Alpha's ratio. Every PNG tuber I know is queer? What's that? What? I mean, I don't see the connection. I don't see the connection between art and that, but whatever. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Every single time my friend says something cool, they quote that, and I can't have you do that too. I just have that pop into my mind. I don't know what it's for. I feel like it's a TikTok audio I've heard. Gigantic is a hybrid third-person hero shooter MOBA developed by Gearbox that originally released in the year 2001. And yet and went into development hell after Battleborn Massacre of 2001-6 at the hands of Blizzard and eventually got shut down. Just a few days ago, it was announced to be returning with 0 microtransactions and everything being unlockable for free after a one-time $19.99 purchase. I worry that the business model will either not last or tank the game again. I see. Did you guys enjoy how I read that? Was that good? Did you guys enjoy that? You guys like how I read that? Was that fun? Was that an enjoyable experience for all? Should I use that same candor with everything? I think so. I think that only makes sense. I was studying for my exam. I have so many mind maps. I'm gonna die. Mind maps? What kind of exam? What? Mind maps? What are those? 2017, are you an alien? Maybe. What's it to you, pony boy? What's it to you? What's it to you? What's it to you, pal? Pony boy? I was reading The Outsiders earlier. Don't worry about it. It's a long story. It's a long story. I was reading The Outsiders earlier. I don't like this phonetic toddler reading. I don't. What do you mean? Not that good for you. That made me cough up another lung. I am lungless. I am iron lung now. No, what are you? You're just in the tube. Go away, soda pop. Soda pop. All right, fair enough. I see it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever. Wait, do you mean an airhead? I swear to God, I'm gonna frickin' lose it. You listen here, pal. Oh my gosh. I actually prefer the horrible English accent over that reading, TBH. What was wrong with that reading? It was a very naturalized reading. I don't understand what could be wrong with that. Nap, I need my mind maps to learn my case studies. Oh, I thought it was like a quiz on something called mind maps. I didn't know what you were talking. I was like, what in God's name is a mind map? That sounds horrific. What does that even mean? What does that entail? You know? Because you can understand why that would be vaguely concerning to an individual, right? Surely you could understand. Surely. And then I need one of these and one of these and that and like that. Bada booey! Wait a second. Did you know that the Outsiders author wrote Outsiders fan fiction on AO3 back in 2008? That thing's existed since 2008? Also, if it's the author, I'm pretty sure it's not fan fiction. It's canon. I'm 90% sure that then becomes if you're the creator, you can't make fan fiction. That's just a new story. Like, that's not it's not how any of that works. Oh my god. Did you know unemployment in Detroit is 28%? That seems low for Detroit. Did the auto industry bounce back? What happened? Did you know we're all sharing fun facts right now? Yeah, I did. Did you know Cinco de Mayo celebrated for the final battle commemorating the victory over the Second French Empire? Baba Booey! There you go. There's your fun fact for the day. That's what Cinco de Mayo is about if you don't know. Fun fact. Quick facts. Baba Boo. Oh, God. I tried explaining that once when I was doing, like, last summer, I was doing this little project co-op, and I tried explaining that to my to my boomer coworkers, and I think it made them ostracize me. I'm not gonna lie. I think it made them stop talking to me because they came in and they were all they were talking. I didn't just randomly bring up Cinco de Mayo first and foremost. They brought it up, and then they were wrong about what it was about. They were like, "Oh, I think it's just like New Year's in Mexico," and I was like, "That's psychotic. No, that's not what it is at all." And I tried to explain it, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like that I added nuance. Oh well. Yeah, but posted to AO3 as if it was fanfiction. First fanfic I ever read was Outsiders fanfic. What a time! What would that even be? Pony boy, like what would that even be? Just or not pony boy. Did Daryl doesn't get shot? Like what happens? Speaking of illiteracy, do you know that 47% of adults in Detroit are illiterate? Sounds like those people in Detroit need to figure out a way to become more like everyone else, become literate, because that's a very human, that's a very human quality to have. And you know, I think Detroit might need to become human. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you. Absolutely not new. Oh, that's what boomers here think it is. Yeah, that's exactly what they thought. Oh my god, that's exactly. They were just like, yeah, we should celebrate in the office. Her. Or like they were just all Freddy Fazbearing it up. They were all over the or, and I wasn't standing for it. Namely because I think that it's actually a much cooler holiday that it's celebrating the victory still, like nearly 2 centuries later. I think that's neat. But they were very displeased, yes. Yeah, that is the fanfic. Oh, it's just literally... He doesn't... Probably gay. The Outsider's not gay? I mean, I totally... I thought it was. I thought it was... Is that not like a deeply... Like, is that not? Did I misread that book? Did I misunderstand the messaging? Wait, read my message to you about soda pop. Where is it? How far back is that? Oh, it's so far back. I can't find it. Or I scrolled past it accidentally. I don't know. Now my fun fact got highlighted and everything. Oh wait, there's a highlighted message. Did you know that hey, like shark bait. Did you know that the world's largest importer of ice? You spelled of ice is all one word. I'll have you know. Is Alaska due to the high levels of pollution in the water. It's just sad. That's not a fun fact. That's a sad fact. That's just sad. Are you calling the people in Detroit inhuman? How dare you? Oh no, the people of Detroit will rise up against me if they can ever get themselves together to do anything at all ever. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. The people of Detroit are probably lovely, lovely people. I apologize. I don't remember anything of it, but I don't know. More like illiterate. Oh my. You wanted me to go back and read an insult to myself? Just chubby person out. Wait, no, this is actually nice. Wait a minute. I heard a rumor. A very false rumor. Come on, why is it false? That's not nice. I thought we were being nice for a second. I was lied to. I was lied to. This is devastating. All right, that can go up there. Oh right, I was like pulling those back inwards because it accidentally got messed up. And then not Tyler, somebody said something and I went, fine, we won't work on the wall. And then I left. I guess now I need to do stairs here, probably. That's probably right. Yeah. It's probably what I need to do. It's probably. Oh, yes. Yeah, perfect. Exactly like I had always planned. Oh man, can't have nothing. We can't even have your humanity. This is the first time I'm hearing about Detroit from the perspective of other Americans. I mean, Detroit, correct me if I'm wrong, has been the single worst city to live in for like almost half a century. Or 60 years probably by now. Like, place horrible. Highest gun crime. Like, it's not a good place. It's a bad spot. If you're from there, you know, like, best of luck. I hope it goes well. I'm just saying, statistically speaking. Real back 720 backspin haymaker at Detroit. Oh man, this is nothing in Detroit worth talking about on the BBC. Oh man. Listen, it's just Detroit's just a mess. It's just a mess. Like at one point it was like the shining jewel of America, like 100 years ago, and then the automotive industry left, and the womp womp, you know. It just be like that. I mean, honestly, at this point, the greatest export of Detroit is Google Maps, and by that I mean you can go to Google Maps and flip through years and watch individual homes that were abandoned fall into disrepair and eventually get cleared as scrap, and that's kind of interesting. Or you watch them get reclaimed by nature because that much of the city is desolate now, and you go, oh, okay, cool. That's their best export. That's it. That's like, and it's cool. It's genuinely interesting. I had a professor show it off for environmental politics because it was examining how, you know, eventually, like, the Earth would just reclaim places, and so that's kind of neat, you know. The city of Windsor, directly beside it in Canada, is such a low rate, like it's literally just a river. Yeah, what's his face made a movie about it. What's his name? Michael? Something. Michael Moore, that's it. He made a movie about it. Kind of like Gary, Indiana. Oh my god. Between 1950 and 1980-ish, Detroit was one of the most successful areas in the U.S. Then the oil crisis led to the collapse of the car industry. Yeah, it be like that. You know, they say it don't be like that, but it do. It do. It always do, actually. It doobie doobie do. It doobie doobie do, wah doobie doobie do, wah. You know? Stupid. It's such a dumb bit. Oh my god, I love it here. Alongside Columbine, and if I recall, I had to watch it in my intro psych class in high school. He also did something on Trump or whatever, the White House something Fahrenheit or whatever. I forget what it was called. But yeah, dude's wacky. Because yeah, he broke into homes. I remember it. They showed us the video. This director went across the river to Canada. I'm pretty sure, like, illegally. Like, they secretly went across the river. They did not go through a border check. And then he just started breaking into homes. Because, I mean, listen, it wasn't breaking into, like, he didn't physically break anything. He was just proving a point by, like, opening doors. Because apparently they leave their doors unlocked. And he just would walk in. And it was like, see, look how safe it is. But my brother in Christ, that is breaking and entering. You don't have to break something for it to constitute breaking and entering. Like, what are you doing? And you filmed it. You filmed your crime. It was crazy. What a wild time. What a silly goose. What a silly goose, you know? What a silly Bo Billy. Is that what that's meant to be? Vaguely, yes, I think. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe that's meant to be on the outside, actually. That is absolutely meant to be on the outside. I'm being a fool. Well, here, let me go through here and double check over here. Just to be sure, because I'm mirroring this side. Oh, hydrate! Most people here just lock doors at night. So what? You leave in the day and you leave the place unlocked? Also, who leaves their doors unlocked? Yeah, I know, right? Apparently Canada's just so safe that you can just leave your doors unlocked. You're just like, I don't need to lock this. Which, that seems probably not chill, but whatever, I guess. You know, cool, good for you. I never considered the break-in entry meant literal break-in. Like, I just thought breaking it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't, like, but there are people who think it like, oh, well, I didn't break anything to get it. It's like, yeah, no, you don't have to. It's my brother in Christ. It is still breaking and entering. What do you mean? What are you saying? What's all this then? You know, it's very much a thing of like, I don't know why these people thought that this did not constitute breaking and entering, but it did. It did, and they filmed it for ungodly reasons. Is that right? I just looked at it. Oh my god. But it was like, if you're home, sure, why not? What do you mean, why not? Why not? Because anybody could show up and walk in. No, like maybe because of bears and robbery. You guys live in the Golden Compass? What is it? What do you mean bears? Like an armored polar bear's about to bust down your door? What do you mean? What do you? Oh well, you know, only. Oh wait, no, it is meant to be indented. I'm being silly. It is meant to be indented. It is. Gee willikers, how about that? How about that? Gee golly gosh. No, I would still lock my door if I'm home. Yeah, of course, exactly. It was the mentality. The younger group lock everything. Wow. And now I understand why boomers complain. Darn youth locking themselves in. How am I meant to throw the door open like a sitcom and walk in and go, hey, and use my witty catchphrase? This is unbelievable. I'm filing a complaint with the homeowners association. I live in suburbs. It's not really a big worry for me at the moment. I live in the middle of the countryside. We all lock doors in the countryside. So, I don't know what you mean. You sound crazy. You sound bazonkers. Yeah. What do you think of that? Did I actually put this on the other side of this? No, I did not fully put this on the other side of that. All right. Well, then I'm glad I stopped. I'm glad I stopped to do it. Whoop. Nice. And like so, like that, and like that. Nice. You just have to spook the bears? Huh? Oh, we don't really do HOAs either? Huh. The crazy thing is he's so believable. Crazy? I was crazy once. No! Okay. Oh. A good classic descent into madness with the Twitch chat, you know? Who doesn't love it, you know? Who's not a fan of that? You know, that's just good, clean fun. Just some good, clean, old-fashioned fun, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good old-fashioned fun. Oh, God. That's how I tell off my baby cousin for doing something bad. Wow, I can't believe you'd tell off your baby cousin. Well, they don't know any better. They are but a petite baby. They are but a baby. Why would they need telling off? What have they done, huh? They don't even pay taxes. Why are you telling them off? They don't pay taxes. What good is telling them off gonna do, huh? Nothing. Not gonna do nothing for nobody. This is the America liberals want. Oh my God. No, twice, and then if you keep going, they can't get hurt. That's a joke. Like, mad? I was mad once. They put me in a mercury-coated room. Mercury made me mad. Who are you, the former emperor of China? What do you mean? Fun fact, there was an emperor of China. I forget his name. I think it was the Song dynasty, maybe the Ming. And they thought mercury would give them everlasting life, so they drank it. It didn't. But they were buried in a tomb! They were buried in a tomb of mercury afterwards! But mind you, I could understand thinking that mercury would give you everlasting life. Stuff is wacky. Looks cool, you know? It's all glittery. You told me, like, if I lived in ye olden times, and you told me, oh, that's gonna let you live forever, I'd believe you. I'd go, of course it will. Why wouldn't it? That's gotta be the most life-giving substance I've ever laid my eyes on. Well, I mean, if you die, you can't die again. Oh my God, Mercury Rivers, it was so cool. Well, see, that's the other thing. Is like, also, Mercury is really cool because of its density. So, like, if you put a block of steel in Mercury, it floats on it as though it was in like water. You know what I mean? Like that's the metal density difference of those two things. So, Mercury, I get it. I get it. You'd throw like an iron sword on it, and it would float, and it'd be fine. And it looks cool. You ever been bathing in mercury? Oh my God. Yo, how are you on this lovely day? I'm doing fantastic, baby. What about yourself? Nap, do you know about the Winchester Mystery House? Like the people who made the guns? Like the people who profited excessively off of the American Civil War? Those Winchesters? Or do you mean the people who hunted spooky ghosts? And sent their car to heaven? And their friend to super hell? Which Winchesters? Which one are we talking about here? Ah. Oh my god. Wasn't the Mad Hatter a hatter because hatters had mercury and made them go mad? It might have been mercury. It might also have been lead, or maybe that's wigs. Maybe it was wigs that had lead in it. I love buoyancy. Well, Edward, yes, everything I've heard about you does imply that you like buoyancy. What a time to be alive. What? He likes things that float. What's wrong with floating things? You guys don't like floating things? You guys don't like things that float? You guys don't like things that float? Also, yo, cucumber out too. Oh my god. Oh, come on, it was funny. It was funny. Oh man. Hey, did you guys watch the SAG Awards, by the way? Speaking of funny, Pedro Pascal had a funny little moment there. Dude was schmeckled and could not accept his award. Dude had the dip. Dude was like, I gotta go. Oh man. On the topic of fundamental facts, this one fun than my last fact. Oh, what is it? I'm not buying any more of these naive, unintentional innuendo. How is that a bad innuendo? He's notably part of the 94%. That means liking boy. I don't understand. What? That's not innuendo. That's just part of the word. I just said it. What? How's that an innuendo? I know what he meant. What did I mean? Wait, what did I mean? Is that how you spell buoyant? Yeah, I know. That's where I got the boy from. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Like, I'm trying to figure out the back half. Fancy? What? I don't get it. Whatever. What up, boy? Based. Trying to call me from Stranger Things? Oh my god. For like a solid minute. Oh, because I'm trying to figure out, and I'm just gonna wait until Edward probably messaged me after stream to actually inform me. I'm just trying to figure out what part of it's innuendo. I think it's just he likes. The Winchester Mystery House is a house made by the daughter of the guy who made the rifle, who was told by a medium she had the build really confusing, managed to keep herself safe from the ghosts, people, the gun kill. And she did. It was going nowhere. This cabinet rebel. Wait, wasn't this was on like a ghost tour site? Wasn't it? Couldn't spell buoyancy. Neither can I. Apparently. Oh, God. I don't know the innuendo this time. That. Well, then we're both lost. Vaguely sounds like. Is that the innuendo? That's a stretch. Ain't that good? I could be. Oh my God. Hey, yo, Katana! Long time no see, dude. How you been, man? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good, hopefully good. This and that. Oh, because that was meant to be like that. Ah, I understand now. I understand now. Oh my God. No, you in this guy suspect. Listen. If there's one thing that is easily predictable about me, and there's not many of those, it's that I am paranoid. And whenever I think people think I said something that I don't think that I said, then I get paranoid. Listen, streaming is a world. Streaming is a world where you gotta be careful. Oh my God. I learned that after the one time that I left hanging the idea that I was going to say the word floozy, and then everybody in chat tried to murder me. I had a raisin bread today. Ooh, it was very fruity like my. Oh my God. Poland. Oh my God. Ruba's just gonna get a blunderbuss ready to go and just obliterate us all. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Someday I will succeed in making one of you so fed up with me. So fed up that you just go buy an old-timey blunderbuss and do me in. And you know what? I'll accept that fate. Fair ball. Fair ball. Good. Everything is good. It's my last day. Is it the eve of your birthday? Yo, happy early birthday then, dude! That's awesome! Not many of those, as if I don't regularly monologue the entire intro as long as I've heard. That's one thing! That is one thing! Alright, listen, I'm a very unpredictable man. Full of whimsy and mirth. I'm already that's Why? I haven't even busted out my famous English accent. Fame to all the land. Everybody loves it. It's their favorite thing. Nobody wants to admit it, but it's their favorite thing. Why did I place it like that? And like that, and nice. Wait, do I just? Yeah, let me. Accent redemption. Nap. One British accent, my good sir. If you dare do an English accent, I will launch a dick. Well, buddy boy, you better get those keys ready to turn. Better get those both keys ready. It's gonna be... It's Ruba and it's Gren. They'll both each have a key in the nuclear launch silo. And just be ready. Oh my god. I have to deal with customers in like 40 minutes. Oh god! Run. Flee! I'm already fed up actually. I'm just biding time. Why? Do it. Do it. You won't. You won't. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. What are the, it's Joseph Merlin, to quote Thomas Bubsy, one of his, Joseph Merlin, ingenious novelties was a pair of skates contrived to run on wheels. Supplied with these and a violin, he mixed in the motley group. When not having provided the means of slowing his velocity, he impelled himself against a mirror more than 500 pounds value, dashed into atoms, and wounded himself most severely. Who is this? What? What are you quoting? Oh my god. That he didn't do the accent. What do you mean? Give me, I was reading something. I was reading something. Let me find it. Let me find it. I wish I could flee. I'm getting paid 1,007, but oh well, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's a pretty good day. Obviously, y'all ruined my life. But I could ruin it more. Wait, no, say more on the matter. Say more on the matter. I can I can ruin it more. What is it? Quite. Yes, quite, yes. Joseph Merlin, he made roller skate. I quoted that because of the mirror conversation, and I thought it fit. Well, I would say that yes, it does in fact fit. But whether or not you are whether or not you are talking about that is irrelevant. No, that is from the last fortnight I did, like 57.5 hours, and that my pay till the next pay slip, I'm gonna save so hard. Nice. The only English accent that I can think of at all at this time would be something reminiscent of the received pronunciation, so you'll have to excuse me, because it's really more of a dialect than anything else. Not truly an English accent, it's really just the dialect used for radio. Okay, that's passable. Well, thank you kindly. That's very nice. You are inexcusable. Inexcusable? Well, I don't know if that's true. Better than the last time, but that's a low bar. A low bar? I don't think so. I think you have very high standards. His name was Lance Brunner. Huh. I think you should not do RP. Why is this Charles from that cartoon? Charles from what cartoon? No, Charles is a little different. He's Camilla. He's he's got more of a nasal to him. Naps, our radio host. Welcome back to BBC One, where today we'll be looking at feathering pheasant. We'll be looking at feathering pheasants and their migratory patterns, and the aluminium mines of the far-flung regions of Gafara. Camilla. I like how he says it. It's a funny way. I like how he says it. It's a funny way of talking. There's still a slight American twang. Well, I suppose I should talk instead of talk. Talk. It's difficult to stay. I'll have you know that it is not the easiest of things to stay in an accent when all I want to do is laugh. Laugh? Loft? No, that's too cartoony. Did you know that there was a kid who was fostered by Bruce before Jason and during Dick's time as Robin? And said boy ended up getting Dick shot and felt bad. So he put on the Robin costume and ended up dying in Bruce's arm. So basically, a test run for Jason Todd. Ooh, that's terribly unfortunate. You sound like this guy I know who does a fake accent, counts himself an English lord, but all he does is have a little land in Scotland. Well, little land in Scotland is more land than I have. I'd take a little land in Scotland, I'll have you know. I would gladly and graciously accept such a thing. Like a Starion with a slight transatlantic touch. That's fair. That's fair. That is where it's leaning right now. That's true. That's true. Because the transatlantic is no off-brand spark plugs. The only spark plug for you. It's like a square acre scam thing. Napoleon. I find that received pronunciation like this is the only one that I can truly do for like a light, still streaming attitude, because there's so many words that I'll say streaming that I can't do, that I can't do another accent. Can't do. Good night now. Good night, Cred. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a fantastic rest of your week. That's all for now. Only knows how to do an English accent when he imitates gay people. It's not true. That's not true at all. Femme transatlantic sort of. Yeah, I could see that. I could kind of see that. It's difficult to throw an accent on at random, I'll have you know. Please, I promise I can do an accent when I have the time. Please. Please. Oh, God. Is a terribly camp voice now. Camp? I don't know about that, but... Well, who am I to say? I'm here for it, though. Well, good, I'm glad. It's the only way that I can say, like, the difference between aluminium and, like, if I were to say aluminium, like, that would sound weird. They'd be like, aluminium is aluminium. I mean, either way, it's aluminum, but that's how they'd say it. Like, you know what I mean? You sound as pretentious as I imagine Andy Warhol's person. It is a very pretentious accent. I literally just have to go, all right, and ready, pretentious, go. Nah, they're right. It's high camp and honestly pretty solid Astarian. Yo. Next time. No. It is very, no, yeah, I hear it more and more the more I go. Next time. No. This group's full of weirdos. Like, either way, it's aluminum. I mean, am I wrong, MJ? Am I wrong? I think I'm correct in that assessment. Nobody counted my point. Like, either way, it's aluminum, but it sounds stupid to say aluminium. Oh, sliced pomegranate as well. No, not pomegranate. No, it's not pomegranate, darling. What is it? Oh, it's grapefruit. Yeah, I don't know my fruit. Edward, I must. Rupert, you mustn't. That's a lie, you know. Am I right? Wow, same brain cell, huh, boys? Gee. Good lord. Apples? How you like these apples? Oh, well. There's like a couple accents from like the United Kingdom that I can do. Scottish I can do. It takes a hot second to get into Scottish because otherwise, like, there's two types that I can do. One's the really silly, like, you know, you're going for the silliest, most cartoonish Scottish you can, and that's just like, I don't know, a dwarf in anybody's D&D campaign, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not good. It's not good or subtle. And then the other one, you mean How to Train? Yes, exactly. Like, just a great time. Like, it's not good. It's so, like, Scottish people don't talk like that. Like, not really. Like, it's the real, like, if you could change your fate, would you? The new Macbeth from McDonald's. You'll want it tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Like, it's not. It's not on. It's not on. It's bad. Why am I taking from where I need to place? Apologies, I did not mean to yell that. But then there's other one that, like, and it takes, I'm not gonna do it because it takes a while to get into, and it sounds stupid until you're like truly into it. I remember I did it actually in the stream with Oliver, and I'll have everybody know that that people did say, "Oh my God, it's getting better," the longer that it went. So L to you. Oh, I read the Warhol thing. Andy Warhol would do you wear wigs? Would wear wigs, go to the hairdressers, ask them to cut the wigs as if they were his hair, and then would come back weeks later in a longer wig, pretending it like it had grown. That's kind of awesome. Listen, if I was as wealthy as I presume Andy Warhol was, I too would do it. Then again, I also blame Andy Warhol for like all that's wrong with modern society's consumption of media. But alas, that's just me. I blame him for all of the fads that are reality TV. I really dislike Andy Warhol. I am a hater. It is true. Oh man. I heard him make some noise reference, huh? He was wealthy due to exploitation. Yeah, he was not a good person in the slightest. Andy Warhol was a bad guy. He was a weirdo. Yep, he was. But yeah, no, he is easily traceable. This isn't even just like my own personal opinion, I should say. Like, this is something that like other people have said. It's not me as like the first person ever to be like, this is the case. But I have agreed with their assessments as I was reading somebody's work on it, and then I deep dove into Andy Warhol a bit, and I was like, oh, that's why the Kardashians exist. I mean, that's not the sole reason. That the main reason that the Kardashians and most reality TV exists today is, well, it's the 2007 writers' strike that happened, which was the last strike before the one that happened last year. That would be the main reason that any of that exists. But he would have been a very big proponent of it, if that makes sense. If I had to choose a pop art person, I'd go for Roy Lichtenstein. The country? The founder of the country? No, Nap. This is your own original, personal, never before aired in front of anyone else. Andy Warhol deep thought opinion. No, why? That wasn't cool. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do this to me, man. Let me just gather some of this. Let me just gather some of this dirt. Let me just. As for accents, I can do most UK accents to a pretty high degree of accuracy, but I'm more exposed to them on average than you lot. There's one that I can do when I can, like, I have to hear it first. Like, I have a clip of a friend of mine doing the accent. Yo, just a guy 2011. Thanks so much for the follow, dude. Hello. How you doing, man? And I have a clip of one guy doing it. I forget the region. But it's basically it's a clip of Brendan Lee Mulligan. It's the accent he does for like so many characters in Dropout, Dimension 20 series kind of thing, and it's just such a, it's like an accent that you don't hear a lot of for English, but it's very distinct. Great, how are you? I'm doing swell, man. Can't complain. Living La Vida Loca, you know? Living it up. Shame I'll never provide examples to back up the claim, mind you. Wow. I see how it is. Well, some people are pretty decent, yeah. And that's the thing, like his accents are pretty decent, and then it's a region that's not typically done, but is very hyper specific. I'm blanking on its name of the region. It's in the real south, like it's super south. It's regional to like one, like almost like one town, but it's very distinct when you hear it. It's to say it's like the like a lovely kind of thing, like it goes into like that kind of sing-songy bit. And Andy came up with the same content, different executions at the same time in response to abstract expressionism. Roy was the one who commercialized the idea of comic panels like the pop art makeup we see now coming trendy every once in a while. That was Roy. He recontextualized comics and presented them as traditionalist high art sense instead of low art sense. Nice. The Dropout show where they did the Macbeth bit. Ah, nice. I forget what show that was. I just finished 13 tacos from Taco Bell. Can't wait for that to hit. Oh my god. Yeah, that'll probably take you out of commission. It's $30. Oh my god. I mean, I'll be real. I've never actually had Taco Bell, so I have no idea if it's any good. But I can't understand why people would eat it. Just because like people always be like, oh yeah, it destroys me, and I go, then why eat it? Like why do that then? I mean, fill your boots. If you like Taco Bell, pop off, gang. I have the luxury of having access to like a lot more just ready to go, like really quality, like Mexican restaurants and like Tex-Mex restaurants and stuff like that. It's like, so I just have access to like some solid stuff and don't need to use Taco Bell to like feed that itch of like that kind of food, but oh my god, oh my god. Cornwall, that sort of area? No, that's not right. I'm blanking on the name of the region. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. That sounds kind of right. It's not. I'd have to go revisit. I was gonna say the like recording that I have, but the only thing it reduced to atoms was my joy. Oh my god. The Mexican food industry is booming in Bermuda. I see. I'll have you know, I actually live in Nunavut, so Bermuda's inside Nunavut, and yes, it is. Very traditional Mexican food can be found in the center of Nunavut, you know. So you know, American burger style wrecks my digestive system more than Taco Bell does. Yeah, I mean, most fast food, like, I don't think I've ever eaten fast food anywhere that hasn't wrecked my, like, I don't know if it's your gut culture that it wrecks. Like, is that what it is? Is it just that it's, like, introducing new, not pathogens, but you know what I mean? Like, is it just introducing new microbes into your digestive tract, and that's what causes it? I'd assume yes, but yeah, like if you have a diet that's like not, I don't mean diet as in like your restriction, I just mean like what you eat normally, that doesn't contain a lot of saturated fats and stuff like that, or they don't come from like that specific, like a lot of red meat or something like that, then yeah, you're very likely to just mess yourself up with stuff like that. Why was that automatic? Good for the term junkies. I do not do well with ground beef for the reason that are entirely unknown to me. Can't eat beef, can't eat dairy. Cows just hate my gut. Yeah, the cows, they placed a curse on you a long time ago. On account of tigers constantly ravaging the cow supply. What? Yeah. You ever just say something? You ever just say something out loud? Oh, I'm speaking of saying something out loud. What you call it? I meant to mention because the new sub goal is a nap week. Another nap weekend. We'd do it in March. The end date is basically because there's another week that's coming up within March timeline that'd be pretty solid for me to be able to like set aside the time to do streams every day if we hit it. So, Big Pog. Don't actually me when you got that none of a joke because of me. That's what you sound like. Just wanted to just leave it there. Burger King is the only tolerable fast food for me. No McDonald's. See, I hate Burger King. I've only had it once, and it was at an airport at 2 a.m. So that may have colored the experience in a way that, like, you know, I shouldn't have let it because it was like, oh yeah, but you only felt that way because, well, you know, it was not gonna be the best of food at 2 a.m. But either way, I also stand by the fact that it's what made Robert Downey Jr. get his life together because of how terrible the food was. So, you know, that feels like a pretty ringing endorsement against, you know? Just saying, just, you know, airline food, am I right? Yeah, it's always so plain. Hey-oh. I love a nap week for me, but like I just nap. Nice. Yeah, you just honk shoe. You just. Man, you know what? Ever since I was a child, I've chased the absolute soaring like thrills that must have been like you ever see those like cartoons of like sheriffs asleep in front of a jail cell? They're on like a chair, their spinal column must be twisted all sorts of ways, but God, they look like they're sleeping the best snooze of their life with the big loud snore. Oh, seems crazy. Like it seems so peaceful, you know? Okay, then up one, and then that's gonna be that. Alright. Would love them actually on Dropout. I would not actually. I would not. Because there's been twice that they did not award points that I've seen that they absolutely should have, and it is ludicrous that they did not. I think it is unreasonable. I think it is inhumane.
What week would nap week be? So we can do this thing called plan to be there for once.
Well, who knows? I mean, what was I gonna say? The sub goal hasn't been hit, so who knows? Maybe never. Who knows? No. It would be the week of the 18th in March. It would be the week of the 18th. Should it happen? And if it doesn't, by the way, like no worries, no pressure to anybody. But yeah, it would be the week of the 18th in March. Edward, thank you so much for the gifted. Big Pog. Edward said, "All right, that's acceptable." Man, really just went. All right, I'll commit to this. I'll make sure this happens. Imagine I did 40. I would be displeased. You have disgust. You cannot afford. Do not. Oh my God. I would be displeased. No one should ever be given what they cannot afford to live without. March babies eating good, possibly. I can afford plenty. I didn't mean that, by the way, in a negative. As I said it, I was like, wait, this might sound like a real negative. I just mean that I think you should save, like, it's very kind, but I don't know, save your money. That's all. You're just overly concerned about my debt. Yeah. MJ, thank you so much for a gifted as well. You wait a minute. You just said you only have $30. What the, brother? Stop that. You just said about Taco Bell. Oh my God, I'm going to scream. I mean, yes, you're right. Just thank you both. It's very kind of both of you. It's inexorably kind of both of you. It's very, very nice and kind and sweet and thoughtful and thank you. But also, please look after yourselves first. Don't worry, Nev. We can tax evade for you. Don't say that during tax season. Don't say that at the start of the tax season. Oh my God. It's true. I am, in this moment, I feel like Jasper. I feel exactly like him going, ah! Be during my birthday. Speaking of, I have to file my taxes soon. Taxes. Hey chat, let's all file our taxes together. Yippee! Tax stream. Oh man, you can't put the idea out of the universe that MJ can get a birthday nap we can expect not to bear fruit. I can! Oh my God. The IRS can't get me. I'm Canadian. No, but the Crown Corporation, known as the Canadian Revenue Agency, Ken, with a Crown prosecution? Brother Charles puts you on trial? Charles is there? Oh my God. Charles is there? He's like, I want my taxes! Pay him up! He's got a big scepter. He's ready. He's ready. Oh man. He's ready with a big scepter lined up. Pay up, malarkey, or I'm taking out your knees. Oh man. If I make it to stream this Friday, it must officially be named my birthday stream. This is my will, so mote it be. Oh my gosh. Mayhaps, who knows? Charles Entertainment Cheese? Even I lost internet due to reason beyond my control. I can still be late feed, huh? I intend to pay my taxes. I can't get hunted down by another person. That's true. They'll send out the I don't know, the royal hunters, like they'll send out Boris. They'll send out Boris. He'll chase you down the road. Or no, wait, no, I guess Canada. They'll I don't know, they'll send out the Lego hair guy. They'll send him. What's his name? The guy who he's part of the organization that's like leading a global effort to ensure conservative governments get in power places. That's not a conspiracy theory, by the way. That's like an open secret. That's a crazy element. Fun fact. If you take poli-sci, you'll learn that. There's a multi-international group that is founded in the early 90s, post Reagan, to assure that, you know. Anyway, whatever. I'm not getting into it. That's a deep topic for stream. Anyway. Oh God, not Bojo. Harvard, not yeah. He's one of the Harvards. He's like from Faerun. He's one of the Harvards from Faerun. He's like Chris Pine. He's like Chris Pine. He's gonna come after you. I don't like doing what I'm told to be nice nose for you. Go to something productivity. No, I want to play Minecraft. Go bed. Go watch Twitch. Twitch pay taxes. No make. What? Oh man. Friggin' Steven. What a Steven. Friggin' Steven. Gosh. That's crazy, by the way. That new, they introduced it like 4 months ago or whatever, but that new like missed the train, like that's a crazy thing for Twitch to have added. I think it's so bad. I genuinely do. That's insane. Missed the train. Oh man, better luck next time. What are they? Oh, if maybe you guys didn't see it or didn't notice it. You know, so at the top, because 2 different people gifted, it then had a potential for a hype train to start. But then after the timer ticks down, it then has a banner go across that says "Missed the train" with the guy's head in his hands, and then it's got a little tag that goes "Better luck next time." And I think it's very toxic. I think I don't know why they added it. Did you guys not see it? Frick the hype train. Base. Use the same company every year. Just autofills everything for me. Submit direct to my CRA for me. It's really easy peasy. It's nice. You know what's gonna be nice is if actually I thought they were gonna have it out by tax season already, but I guess not. Is if the Treasury Department actually does what it says it was gonna do and finally releases something to let individuals just know how much they owe. That'd be crazy, don't you think? What, you're just gonna tell me I don't have to play some weird guessing game? What? Are you sure? No guessing game? Well, then how am I meant to know what I'm doing? How are you ever meant to randomly arrest me and not corporations that are dodging taxes? Let's start somebody who wants to mix the next trade. Oh my god, no! Not allowed. I know why they added it, to make people feel guilty for not for going over the. Yeah, but that's messed up. Like, that's insane. I need the Target CEO to give me my tax form so I can stop evading taxes. Oh my god. I need Mr. Target. I need more of the andesite. Why is that not already a thing? Taxes are done for us automatically over here. That makes no sense. So there's this thing called lobbying, where basically, because when taxes first got introduced, it wasn't something that they would easily know in that same way. And so corporations started to help the individual figure that out. That became a multi-million, then billion-dollar industry, and so then those companies pay a lot of money to Congress to make sure that they don't ever pass legislation to make sure that the IRS just tells you how much you owe. They know. They could just tell you. They say you pay this much, and you go, okay. But yep. Good. Description says they give you estimate on owe or owed. As you pay where you pay. Really easy. Nap, you're gonna play a text affiliate anime visual novel on stream. Oh my god. They were supposed to be here February 1st and they still aren't here. Ah! Or however that goes. Do you guys know the Yoda Lego Yoda death noise? Like, do you know what I mean when I say that? Do you guys understand? Yes, thank God. Yes, I recognize that sound. Thank God. All right, good. I'm glad. That is so freaking bizarre and corrupt. No, it's the free market. What do you mean? That's not corruption. That's the free market, baby. You just hate capitalism. You're just from the Socialist United Kingdom. You're just a commie. Yeah. Oh. USA. Oh. Yo! How do? Hopefully you're doing well, King. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, that's meant to... Yeah. Alright, I see why it looked weird now. They didn't break the blocks I was meant to break. Of course. Of course. What of course? Well, that was lame. And like that, like that. Let me go sleep real quick. Those socials that were in a recession. Well, yeah, that's why. Because of the socialism. Just all right. Caught a cough. Oh, dude, that sucks. Lost my voice, but feeling better than this morning. Oh, well, that's good. The turnaround's good. You'd better be drinking lots of fluids. I hear those are important. When I say I hear, I mean that it was the mantra given to me by mi madre when I was growing up, which was, I'm sick, drink fluids. And I said, okay. And yeah, apparently it flushes your system or something. I don't know if that's a wives' tale. I should say, I have zero idea if that's like just an old wives' tale and like there's no scientific basis for it. I just assume it's right. That you're just meant to drink constantly as much water and fruit juice as you can, but like real fruit juice and not sugar stuff. It's a long story. Anyway, do not listen to Nap for your medical or legal advice. True. Do not ever listen to me for those kind of advice, or do, but don't bring my name up in court. All right, do me that solid. Someone, and they wanted to move to America instead of come to Canada. It was a big reason I stopped talking to them. Like, you think I'm figuring out my own taxes? Nah, bro. Oh my god. I actually haven't. I should. Yes, you should. I highly recommend it. It will make you feel better in the end. If you have a sore throat, hot tea is good. A bit of honey. I will listen to Nap for all medical advice, based as you should, King. Don't listen to Nap ever. But I'm so listenable. I'm so listenable and cool. You know? I give the good advice. I don't actually. I give terrible advice. But I give great advice. You should always listen to me. Always and forever and always. Buy gold. Buy gold. Put it all on blue, baby. Let it ride. All right, let's all invest in Zeppelins, all right? I think it's going to make a real big comeback this year. I think Zeppelins are going to be the thing. Zeppelins are in, okay? Nobody wants to tell you this, but Zeppelins, they're in, baby. Everybody wants Zeppelins. I actually wish we did keep using Zeppelins. It's stupid that we stopped. And if we went back to them, you know what? Oh. 1 second, let me double check my numbers. 1 second. Yeah, you could cross over to, you could still cross over to Europe in like in like what, 2 days? 2 days? 2 days travel? That's way faster than a boat and way less CO2. It's much better for the environment, you know? Zeppelins? What are Zeppelins? Zeppelins are big, much bigger than blimps. They're large helium-filled balloons, basically, that then uphold a cabin below that's, you know, not unlike a cruise ship kind of thing in terms of its facilities. And yeah, it goes through the air using propellers. Yeah. You drink fluids when you're sick because it makes so much slimes and goop and mucus. You gotta give it more fluid to make more ooze. Oh, is that what it is? You're just creating more ooze that way? Well, you know, you're in good companies. The Ninja Turtles did that too, so if I were to bet anything, I'd say the Ninja Turtles knew what they were doing. I mean, like, if they don't, then God, I don't know who we're meant to trust. Pretty well no one at that point. I mean, I can't trust the Renaissance men of the Ninja Turtles. What's the world come to? What's the point of it? If I had that kind of money, I'd have some land, live off grid, and grow my own food until society collapses. You'd live off grid, but then you couldn't come to stream. And I'd be sad. I suppose I'd accept it. I suppose. Probably a better life. Gosh darn it, now I want to listen to Led Zeppelin. Why? What about me talking about Zeppelins led you to want to listen to Led Zeppelin? Probably nothing that I said, right? Probably nothing to do with what we were talking about. Probably some totally unrelated element. Speaking of the Turtles, that reminds me, I need to watch Rise. Nice. Good movie. Good movie. You know what's funny? Actually, I saw it. I saw there's a movie trending right now called This Is Us. How many movies are called This Is Us? Because I've learned it's quite a few. It's quite a few movies have that name. There's also a series, no? I think so as well. But like whenever I hear it, I always assume people are talking about the movie that was documenting the experiences of the boy band One Direction, which also had a movie called This Is Us. And now at least well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, why is this allowed? Why can we name multiple things? What if people get confused? What if people get confused? What if they think you mean the One Direction movie, huh? What is society coming to? What's society coming to that we could just name things the same thing all the time now, huh? How quickly we forget. How quickly we throw in the towel and let them take from us all that was earned. Unbelievable. When you're gonna remake the hit movie. I don't even know what was in that movie. I assume it was like a recorded concert. Well, no, it couldn't have been a recorded concert because then people say that like Taylor Swift was one of the first people to do the recorded concert thing. So what was it? Did anybody actually see it? Does anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about? And/or saw it and know what's in that movie thing? Says Napoleon VII. Yeah, I recognize there was others before. They didn't call it Us 2. They didn't call it This Is Us 2. I recognize that there were other Napoleon. They're being disingenuous. I think we should take that to the people's name as well. I think one person should be allowed to be named James. Sure, and it goes to Corden. Why not? Why not? That sounds funny. Funniest thing he'd have ever done. Imagine naming something the same as something that came before 6 times before even. I didn't name it the same. I named it Napoleon the 7th. There hasn't been a Napoleon the 7th before. L. My sister had that on DVD. I never got the hype, maybe because I was a small child. Is it any good? Concert, a 1944 film, adventure and music. Another film, 1948 picture, concert, music. This concert, virtuoso. At the Charlie Chaplin Studio, 1947. Semantics. Semantics. Fairly certain there was a different Napoleon the 7th. No, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. People won't be pretty sure about it. People will be like, was there ever? And I'll be like, no. Stop asking questions. I believe you blindly. Good. That's kind of you. That's kind of you to do it that way. Thank you. Thank you. That I appreciate that. You know that? I appreciate you going with me on this. It's mighty kind of you. Can't wait for the rebrand now that you've said that, MJ. Oh my god. The ending of the Anastasia musical all over again. What? I can stay awake no longer. I'm a sleaze. Enjoy the sleep, Tiger. Sleep well, King. I hope you have a restful sleep. Best of luck with the sleep schedule, dude. Later, Tiger. Was the rapper in Anastasia? No, she was just a dream. A wonderful dream. I know you. The new order has no room for fairy tales. Maybe a little room. Maybe a little bit of room. Maybe a little bit of room for fairy tale. No, yes, maybe a little bit of room. That song's from a different movie. I didn't say it was from that movie. I didn't say that it was from Anastasia. You jump at the conclusions now. That's on you. That's on you. You jump at the conclusion. I didn't say nothing. Yes, yeah, come on. That and like that and right that. Have you heard? There's a rumor in St. Petersburg. Okay, gaslighting king. What? How is that gaslighting? How is that gaslighting in the slightest? Oh my god. Okay, the title of this stream made me think, what is everyone's favorite play? Musicals don't get... Well, first of all, lame. Second of all, favorite play, but not a musical. Favorite? Not a musical. Yo, so in Fesh one. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Probably Gaslight. Probably Gaslight. Because I like plays, but I don't like musicals. Well, L. L to you, you know? You say this in the presence of Nap, the biggest musical theater kid. I am not a musical theater kid. Oh my god, I'm going to scream. I'm going to lose my freaking marbles. We've been over this a gajillion and 3 times. I was not, nor have I ever been a musical theater kid. But yeah, probably Gaslight. I like Gaslight. You don't like musical? Liking musicals doesn't mean... Like, do I enjoy the occasional musical? Yeah, I've seen some musicals and have enjoyed them. Does that mean, like, lots of people have liked that? Oh, I know you like it. Oh my god. I just meant it's a good play! Also, big fan of, Othello. Big fan of Othello. The play that goes wrong. Oh, that is a funny one. That is actually, that is quite a funny one. What's another good one? I saw a play version of A Streetcar Named Desire. That was good, but I don't think that's like a traditional, like it's not a traditional play or nothing. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why did I play so silly? That's not what it was called. like called Middletown, and it was very philosophical, and I really enjoyed it. Nice. The theater kid. I'm not. Oh my god. I never made my way to see it. Because time. Ah! How I imagine Scream. That's just how I imagine it works. Sick and I go more pterodactyl myself. Well, you know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. Alas, what I hear in my head whenever I picture when I so often picture the screams of chat, I just picture as the noise that you guys make, and nothing else. Nothing else. A very muted scream. Are really niche ones for my city or pro. Well, here's a question: is the Wizard of Oz like does that count as a musical? Because technically, it has the song "Follow the Yellow Brick Road," and like, you know, it's got that, and if you count the "We represent the Lollipop Guild," but that's not really a song. Like, that's not like a full song. Like that's literally filled with songs from start to finish. Is it? Oh, I guess Somewhere's Over the Rainbow's in that. Somewhere's Over the Rainbow. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. And then what? What? I can only picture like 2 songs. If only I had a heart. That's not really a song. That's not really a song. Oh my god. Whatever. I get. Yeah. All right. I'll give it. You know, speaking of musicals, actually, you know what? I think I've said this before on stream, but I'll say it again. There is something so nothing has infuriated me more recently, I should say, than the fact that because you know, as many of you may know, there's some people who enjoy and some people who don't enjoy the recent move of Disney's movies and the like, and that's fine. You can have whatever opinions you do or don't have on them. But a big movement of people online have been mentioning, you know, love them or hate them. They clearly need the actual Lin-Manuel Miranda in the booth, because otherwise all these imitators, they suck. They're bad. All these the Lin-Manuel Miranda effect, the Lin-Manuel Miranda effect, the Lin-Manuel Miranda effect. And they point to Wish as an example. All right? They point to Wish. They go, yeah, see all these people trying to imitate Lin-Manuel Miranda. They tried to do it with Wish. And we see how that went. So you can't. This is so bad. They need to stop trying to imitate him. My brother in Christ, I understand that you felt he was overexposed. You saw a little too much of him, and then you didn't like how much success the guy was enjoying, and that's fine. You can even dislike his style. That's chill. Whatever. When you tell me, oh, Wish, yeah, you can see people trying to imitate Lin-Manuel Miranda on Wish. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You know what you're telling me? Is that you either, one, have absolutely no ear for music for the life of you. You've never heard a song ever, and you absolutely just sit there eating tapioca all day. Or two, you're just jumping on a train to be like, yeah, this is what everyone else is saying. Because no song in Wish sounds like a Lin-Manuel Miranda song. Who watched Wish? This reference is going over. Chat said, I didn't even. Oh my god. Listen, I don't care if it's going over people's head. I've seen too many people talking about it online, and I'm drawing a line in the sand. Because people keep talking and they keep going like, oh, it sounds like Lin-Manuel Miranda music. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Really? Does it sound Latin inspired? No. Does it sound like hip hop? No. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, does it sound like it has a spoken speech pattern that uses E major? No. Crazy. Oh my God. It has nothing like, it's not at all like Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's crazy. You know what it is like? Frozen 2. You know why it's like Frozen 2? Because the guy who made Frozen wrote the music. So it doesn't sound like Lin-Manuel Miranda. It sounds like the guy who wrote Frozen 2 because he's the one who wrote it. Ah. Yeah, you know it's Lin if it uses the same few samples from In the Heights. See, that's the thing. It's not like he doesn't have calling cards. Like, he clearly does. Like, every third line of something is a reference. He has very clear lines, but this is the most theater. It's not even a theater thing. It's a band thing. I promise you that. This is way more about the written sheet music than it is about anything else. That's a band kid. Yes! Yes, I am! I am self-admitted. This is known. This is known that I was in band and was in several bands and I'm still in bands. This is not an unknown thing. No, I'm not. I'm putting a pin in that last one. That last one's just not the case. I'm back in the bathroom. Don't you think so? It was committed to the bit. I really considered ending stream just for the bit. I was like, what if I did? What if I did just hit the button? What if I did just end stream there? I really consider. I was hemming and hawing. I was watching that song come to its end. I was like, I could just end. I could end the stream and then what? And then boom. And then, but then I was like, that's such a stupid reason to end stream. Oh my God. And so then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, if it was a thing that I could like end and then bring back up really quickly, sure, but I can't. Oh my God. Anyway, my point being that like all of this is just to say that like, listen, I understand there's people who don't like I even could get like, it's not like I don't get tired of the man's style or anything like that. I just think it's so stupid how people like continuously jump on someone just because they got a little popular and then they're like, everything sounds like him. And I'm like, you have no ear for music or you're an absolute homunculi. Like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? None of it sounds like it. It's like Edward said, it's like, no, he's not using the exact same chords he always uses. None of this has the same influences it normally does. What makes you say it's like him? It's just that you didn't think. Just think. My God, is it that hard? Is a band kid because he plays trumpet, and the fact that he's still doing band just means he's a ska band. Oh my God. No, it's a jazz band actually, but that's a side thing. But anyway, but yeah, no, it's been known that I did band. That's like a very known commodity. That's yeah. It's nothing new. You sure you're not a Twizzler? That is the most insulting thing I think anybody could ever have said to me. That is, you know what, Ruben, maybe you're right. Maybe I should rethink my life. Man. Sounds like Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh my god. I maintain, as I said, I just find it infuriating. I'll put it this way. It's in the same category of, well, no, it's not in the same category because the importance is lesser. But it's like that kind of infuriating where it's like, how do I say this? It's in that same category as God, Edward. I don't know if that's nice to me or if that's mean. He got better, kind of. In like later stuff, he got better. The stream's working again. Let's go! It's in that same category, though, I should say, of just people online who are like collectively making this like swirl of some sort of collective thought of just absolute idiocy, if that makes sense. Like, for instance, you'll see lots of people who are like, no, you know, I don't want to get into the topic. Never mind. I'm cutting that topic before I continue on. I was debating it, and now I've come firmly. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm come firmly down on it. I was exposed to Hamilton recently. It's been so long. Oh god. No, he didn't. He just found Melodyne. No, I would genuinely say he got better in like later things, but like I think he genuinely did get better in some later editions of things. Just not his first. Not like just he is evidently the weakest singer of that cast. I'm In the Heights. For real? In the Heights is great. My sister have been obsessing over Hamilton for weeks now. Again, it's like I genuinely have never understood the way the internet kind of turned on Lin-Manuel Miranda. I think it all happened when that one image of him posing kind of funny came out. I feel like that's where it started. The Hamilton score, TBH. Oh my god. But no, like just in general, like I think I've never understood the switch up that happened in the way that it's like he's talented. He's a very talented writer. He's a very talented lyricist and stuff like that. He's just not the beginning of the end was the lip bite. Isn't that what I mean? Is that the image where he's doing the weird pose where he's got like his hands in his in the pockets of like jeans and he's like doing this weird pose? Is that not what we're talking about? Are we talking about the same picture? 1 second. Lin-Manuel Miranda weird pose picture. Oh no, I guess he's not biting his lip in this picture. He just looks funny. He just looks funny in it. Oh man. Hamilton sounds like Lin-Manuel Miranda. In the Heights sounds like Wish. Oh my god. But like, I don't know, man. I guess it's just crazy to me in the way that like I'm like this. He seems like a genuine enough individual, if that makes sense. Like he went back and started doing Hamilton again when he didn't have to. Right after Hurricane Maria devastated like Puerto Rico, he like does a lot of work for Puerto Rico. Like he seems like a pretty stand-up guy, all things considered. So I've just never understood why the internet was like, no, I don't like this man anymore. Didn't really turn on. Yeah, just got bored and memed them for a bit. Nah, there's some people who were like genuinely very, very like he's not even he's overrated. All of that, and it's like, you know, I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems odd to me. Or people were like, I get, and that's the thing. I get it. He was overexposed. You know, all that. No, it means all. It means all. Some means all. I'm redefining the word. Ah, well. Again, hold on. Remember me. No. Remember me. Remember me. Oh, man. Ah, well. Can't win. You can't win them all, I guess, is the takeaway message from it, you know? Though I am curious if that means Moana 2 is gonna suck, I should say. Because apparently he's not attached to that project. Like, he's like, no, I don't want to make a sequel yet. And they were like, well, we're making one anyway. Well, I think that's funny. I think it'll be funny if that just flops. I don't even know if like the original cast is involved. Oh, I have no hope for that. Yeah, like I don't even know if like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will do anything, and I don't even know if he's signed on to it. Like, genuinely, I'm like, why? What are you hoping to accomplish with this? What's the hope here, man? It's like how they're going for another Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Like another one is in the works. What? I think it's what, the 7th, the 6th, maybe. Like, it's insane. The songs were at least 50% of the reason the first was. Well, see, and that's the thing is like, I know why they're doing it in the sense that like one of the only projects that has stayed in the Nielsen top 10 of streaming consistently from its the inception of Disney Plus onward has been Moana. Like this week, Moana was still in the top 10 of streamed movies. Like that is insane. But it's just it's like it's the same with Encanto and that and stuff like that. Like it's just kids love it. You know what I mean? A TV show turned into a theatrical film without the original composer. It's gonna suck. Yeah. It's gonna be rough. I like money. Oh well. It's a shame about Pirates of the Caribbean though. Will make you watch things on repeat. Oh, I know. That was me with Pirates of the Caribbean, actually. Funny enough. Oh, man. I remember, oh, dude, I loved Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, I was definitely a real, like, pirate kid growing up. Like, that was one of my favorite things. Like, just, like, I was obsessed. And, like, I came late to the party or whatever. Because I remember, like, I'd never heard of it as a big Peter Pan kid. Then, you know, I think I got gifted a DVD of, well, actually, I didn't. My older brother did. But still, he got gifted a DVD of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And I swear to God, I probably nearly broke that disc. Just, like, watching it every single weekend, multiple times. Like, I adored it, man. Which, like, actually, you want to hear a funny story? Oh, my God. See, haters, I can make a SpongeBob reference. Made a SpongeBob reference? Oh, I like my... Oh, fair. Who said you couldn't? Who said you couldn't make a SpongeBob reference? I burned out a Teletubbies VHS tape from how much I watched it to buy a new one. Oh, my God. Is pretty close to flawless. 2 and 3 are not as good, but still strong. Anything past that never had. See, that's the thing. I think all 3, like, and maybe it just has a special place in my heart. Like, I adore all 3. The first one was definitely like the numero uno, just astounding movie. But I remember I saw that and then managed to watch the second one as well, because I remember I got super excited because I heard they were making like well, I didn't even hear. I forget how it came about, I guess, but like the third one came out and I remember being amped, all right, like. Because I was big into Pirates of the Caribbean, okay? It was huge. I loved it. I loved watching it. I love pirates. I like Jack Sparrow. I was like, this is Pog. Yeah, let's go watch it. But I have the most distinct memory for the fact that, like, I couldn't go see it Like, when it came out, I remember, I remember when it came out that, hey, I'm gonna be a new pirate, and apparently Shut! No! We're not going down that path right now. We're not going down. I have lost too much dignity this stream. We're not going down that pathway right now. My God, please. Every time, without fail, I'm not allowed to live, man. I'm not allowed to live. These people, they out here, they ready, they preying on my downfall. No, they're not. They don't even sound like that. All right? They're very manly sneezes. I'll have you know. Ayo, as in Ayo, Debris, the actress. Huh? They're not. They're cool and poggers and awesome and rugged. I'll have you know. They're the farthest thing from that. So L to you. Oh, I need. Oh. Huh. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Let me go see. I think I have some. Oh, kick around. As a negative, because it clashes. It clashes with my image. It clashes with my well-known image. With my well-known, it clashes with my well-known image of being a rugged and cool individual. So L. She is the bear and what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Sounds like a touch of toxic masculinity. Oh my God. Nuh-uh. It's not what it is at all, L. It's not that. It just clashes with my ruggedness. It clashes against how cool and rugged I am. Things that are cool and rugged are not adorable. Nat, please learn to read. She's in the show The Bear and in the movie Bottoms. Tyler, please learn how to type. You would then have had to write she is in capital T, the capital B, bear, comma, and capital B, bottoms. What you wrote was she is in the bear and bottoms. Well, one phrase. That is not a me reading problem. That is, I will not stand for this. You did not use the punctuation required. You just said, let's eat grandma, buckaroo. You just said, let's eat grandma. What do you mean? Learn to read, Nap. Learn to write, baby. Train for another 100 years before you can think about coming back to beat me, pal. I say this with a heavy heart. Nap is right. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank... We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! We did it! Guamasibo! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah! You know what? Wow! We did it, baby! We're so back! Woo! Oh. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god. What's going on? Oh, I was just excited. MJ admitted that I was correct. That rarely happens. You have to realize that is such a rarity. MJ just going like, no, Nap's right on this one, Buckaroo. W goes off the rail. Oh. Okay, buddy, don't get too by yourself. Oh, man. It's Friday, so it's literally not. It's not. It actually, it can't be. So, hate to burst the bubble there, Buckaroo, but it actually, it can't be. It was midway through me celebrating that I remembered I had that button. And I was like, you know what? It's time, baby. Mars, maybe? No. No, they don't got days. They don't got a week. You think they got Woden's Day? They didn't even have Woden. How would they have Woden's Day? Did they have Freeg? No, then how are they gonna have Friday? Exactly. It's not even the year 2024 all over this planet. You think we can say Mars has the same weeks as us? No. Fun fact, it is not everybody. For not everybody, it is 2020. It is not 2024 for everybody. If you did not know, there are several countries, genuinely multiple countries that are like their calendars say it's a different year. Shut up! No one was meant to comment on that robot. Shut up! Shut! No, it didn't. And you can't prove it. I'm deleting any clips. You can't prove it. Oh, so it can't be Friday, but it can be a different year. What you see, babes, it's lacking the real cohesive glue that it would need to be able to be Friday, because see, we'd have to have had a person there who could say it was Friday there, but really, it can't. In fact, their week's not 7 days. A week on Mars, you see, it's not 7 days. So it can't be on the same schedule. You understand? I miss nothing, I see everything. Wrong! No, I disagree. Burger King, I disagree. I also saw the puberty, but didn't think that... No, you didn't. Nobody saw nothing. Alright? Doesn't have days. See? MJ gets it. First, backs me up on the fact that Tyler was wrong. Second, backs me up now that it can't be Friday on March. I'm living, baby. I gotta go buy. I gotta go buy some I don't know, sparkling water. Does that work? Can you spray sparkling water? I knew he wouldn't want to mention, which is why I had to. Well, that's just rude. I have 10 hydrates I could unleash it on you right now. Yeah, but you won't. You see. That's the real kicker there. You won't. Because if you did, then you'd be out, and you wouldn't have them for a more funny moment. You just waste them. You just waste them here. And for what? For what? Exactly. You wouldn't even get a big reward. Saving up for 100 hydrate. Exactly. You're saving up for 100? You have 10 right now? Buddy boy. It's gonna take a hot minute. Needed to save for 100 hydrates. MJ, you're just a literal dragon of the Twitch channel. You have so many points, dude. It's unreasonable. Speaking of, by the way, yeah. So if we do get nap week, I think I already know the majority of what days will be. We'll probably still do a poll just to see. But there's lots of games that need to be finished. We have Outer Wilds. We have Tears of the Kingdom. We have eventually Disco Elysium, which was one of the sub goals that we did. You know, there's lots to play. I'm blanking on God of War. That's another one we're still doing a full playthrough of. That's 4 of the days right there. I care more about Outer Wilds than Tears of the Kingdom by a long shot. Please, no. Do not leave it until mid-March. That's only what, 2 weeks away? 3 weeks at most? At this point, it's so overdue. Overdue? I'll have you know that we played it not more than... Wait a second. When did we last play it? Let me take a shot in the dark, actually. Let me not think. Okay. So, what were the previous streams? Lego, before that, Minecraft, before that, Minecraft, before that, Minecraft, before that, Outer Wilds, I think. Wasn't it just 5 streams ago? Wasn't it just 5? Tears of the Kingdom's also overdue? Yeah, we haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. We're on like the last stage of Tears of the Kingdom, and we haven't played that since November. I was gonna let that thing die, the same as Arkham. But oh man, you could play it Friday, maybe Friday. Tears of the Kingdom is also massive. Well, yeah, but we're like most of the way through it. Like that's the thing. We're like a good way through Tears of the Kingdom. I ain't ever heard, Cap, I ever heard ain't no way Tears of the Kingdom was November. I joined in November. Yeah, that's my point. I think the last time I played Tears of the Kingdom was right before I put out the video of Fantastic Mr. Fox. It was... do not care about Tears of the Kingdom. I want you to finish Outer Wilds sooner rather than later. You don't care about Tears of the Kingdom? You don't care about Tears of the Kingdom? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm dead? I'm sad now. You are insane because I couldn't have wanted you to play Tears of the Kingdom if it was before Mr. Fox, but I absolutely have twice even. Maybe we played it in December. I don't remember playing it in December. If we did. I mean, you'd have to check the VODs channel. That would be oh, here. Let me The last time I would have played Tears of the Kingdom was... Okay, not November, it was December 4th. It was December 4th. So, like, basically November. December 4th? Come on. Come on. That's basically... That's basically, That's basically November. I will never disagree with you ever again if you play Outer Wilds. Well, first of all, I don't believe you. And second of all, why would I want to surround myself with people who would never disagree with me? Half of streaming is just curbing my ego. I'm a white man in poli-sci. Please, I needed to curb the ego. It's a naturally occurring phenomenon. You need to get a counterbalance in place. It's important. Sorry, Nap. The facts are the facts, and that means that didn't play it. Didn't play it in November. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I made you sound like that. It wasn't even that crazy of a statement. Oh, that's awesome. Nap, I would never disagree with you on anything if you bring back Arkham for Nap Week. Oh my god. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, you gotta realize, like, when I make the decisions of streaming, it's like, what do I think the most people want to see? You know what I mean? Because I have fun. Like, if I'm streaming it, I'm having fun playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never playing anything that I don't enjoy. It's like I'm always having fun with it. So it's really just whether or not I think, like, I have reason to believe that there's enough people to want to see it. You know what I mean? Last Friday, I get it was because of Lego Street, but it was supposed to be Outer Wilds a few weeks ago, but I caused it to be skipped because my friends were moving bullies. Yeah, and then, well, you know, then life gets in the way, and, you know, and who knows if we'll ever play it again. Maybe it's like Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe it's like Tears of the Kingdom, and we'll have last played it December 4th, and now it'll be almost March, you know? Who's it say? Nah! No! I know you're Joshy, but I'm gonna curl up into a ball. What? You think maybe we just don't need to know what happened, you know? Maybe we're fine. We just never need to know what really happened with all those with that lost civilization and the sun, you know? Maybe we just don't learn why the sun kept exploding and we just let it be. You know? Take a lesson out of the Beatles. A lesson out of the Beatles old catalog, you know? We gotta let it be. Gotta let it be, you know? It's grand, it's grand. People want to see Batman. You know what? I'll say this. Now that both Mello and Ray have become Gotham-brained, I do think there might be people who want to see Batman. I'll put it this way. Last time we played Arkham, Pink was still here. Like, it has been so long. That is not a slight at all, by the way. That is just, like, it's been such a long time. You're not leveraging something more impactful, like promising a healthy sleep schedule instead. You know what, MJ? So true. So true. Ruba's right. Ruba is absolutely correct. I want to see Batman. Arkham. Okay, we will add Arkham to be one of the days of the of Nap Week. Should it happen? There's no guarantee it's even gonna happen. I will chug my Monster Juice Rio Punch in one gulp if you don't play Outer Wilds. The last time I chugged the fifth of a monster, I couldn't stop moving for an hour and I felt incredibly sick. That is the opposite of what Ruba said. Promise me healthy things. Promise me healthy things! Not gonna lie, I love those games. Alright. Based. We're adding it to the roster. Because that's the thing, is I own all 3 of the Arkham series. We just stopped like pretty late into Arkham Asylum. Because I kept playing it because I was like, Batman. I was just in a big Batman kick for a little while. I remember that, like that's how it started. Nobody asked for it. Nobody. Arkham is one of the games that was not ever a sub goal that I played on stream. Like I just played it because I was like, I like Batman. I was like, Batman, let's go, big pog, Batman. Hell yeah, Batman. Here's a bunch of spooky specters. I won't chug it, and I 100% give a real actual heart attack if you play. Oh my god. We will play Outer Wilds at some point. Who's to say when? Who's to say? Who's to say? Can't wait to play them. Yeah, dude, they're great. They're great games. Like, that's the thing. What's crazy about Arkham Asylum is playing through it, because it's a game from, like, 2009, dude. Like it's been a hot minute, but it still holds up. Like some of its textures are a little rough at times, but stylistically, like it still really holds up. Yippee, yahoo! Me all the time, Batman. Batman. Oh man. See, that's what's crazy though, as well, is that like Arkham Knight is like absolutely made for like the Gotham brained individuals. You get sad sequences between Batman and Nightwing. You get sad sequences in Arkham City about regarding Jason Todd. Arkham City, you see like you see the sequence with him and the crowbars and stuff like that. Like, there's lots. That's not even any spoilers, by the way. That's just like quick little things that happen that everybody knows happens. You know what I mean? I just mean I should rephrase. Arkham City alludes to it in the same way that, like, if you've ever heard of the comics, you would know that what happens to Jason Todd. It's not like a gameplay portion. You know what I mean? Content choices were so upsetting though. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of choices in Arkham Knight that are, well, they're choices, all right. They're something. How do you go from a city where you free roam as another character and then add a bunch more playable characters in Night, but you can't free roam as them? Exactly. It's crazy that the choices, some of the choices they made, dude. Like, genuinely, like, unhinged behavior. It's also crazy that they were working on a Superman game, and then the owners of Rocksteady went, no, make it live service and about the Suicide Squad because that movie did well. And that's how you got the Suicide Squad game. How many, MJ? The people must know. 384 Wow. Wow, he's down. Weak. Weak. Nothing compared to me, MJ. Nothing. Do I have torches? I do. I do have torches. All right, and that will tell me that that's the way to get back. If you stream more, I could catch up to you. I mean, in fairness, in fairness, 2 of that man's 3 stream days are when I am live. So I think it's a fair comparison. That's why I need Nap Week to whore. That man is live on 2 of the days that I am live, and I'm live at the same time. So in fairness, I don't know, man. I don't think it's that much of a difference. Casual 480 hydrates all at once. It'd be good, but Warner Brothers ruins everything they touch. Yeah. Especially Warner Brothers under David Zaslav, yeah. Because he's looking to get rid of it, so Warner Brothers never exists anymore, and he's going to sell it off and he's going to try to acquire and merge with Paramount. And then destroy 2 long-standing movie studios because haha money. And the FCC won't get involved like they should because haha money. I mean, what? No, that'd be crazy. I'm sure that's not happening. I'm sure that'd be bonkers. There's no way. No. The government would never let that happen. That would be insane. I just need DC and NRS to get acquired by the same company so I can get Injustice 3. I'll say that the fighting game is great. The story of Injustice, not a fan. Particularly its comics and whatever the movie was, which didn't even follow the comics. But the fighting games were really fun. Also, I really like Taliesin Jaffe as Barry Allen. I think I think it's an interesting take on the voice. Huh. Surely that's not a problem, right? Might be a problem. Guys, I think there might be a problem. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but guys, he's right behind me, isn't he? I am the 1% and Tiger is my 10%. Oh my god. Small problem. Magma. When you're longtime NRS gameplay, you learn to accept they physically cannot write a code. I thought the recent animated Mortal Kombat movie wasn't terrible. Then again, I don't know what the base lore is meant to be, so it might have been really inaccurate. But I didn't think the movie was bad. But was it like, were people really out of character? I have no idea. No. I mean, one of the best things about the, is it the most recent, yeah, it's the most recent Mortal Kombat game that has Terminator and the Ninja Turtles and RoboCop, right? Doesn't, Ashra make out with Johnny Cage in that film? I actually can't remember. Maybe? I remember just being hyped about Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I just liked them. I just liked their bits. I thought they were cool and poggers. Actually, that's the real thing. MJ, yeah, you earned Outer Wilds for keeping me sane regarding the whole Chuck E. Cheese incident. Like, that alone That alone earned you the ending of Outer Wild. My God. I never felt so insane in my life. I was like, huh? What are you, what? Ninja Turtles was Injustice 2. Terminator and RoboCop was Mortal Kombat 11, which is the second most recent Mortal Kombat. Ah. I just know the Terminator had a lot of really cool intros. But also, funny enough, speaking of good Batman movies and stuff like that, the Batman and the Ninja Turtles, the animated movie that came out like what, 4 years ago, genuinely such a fun movie, like such a good movie. Like it understands both like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman so well. Like it's crazy. Like the fact that that is one of the best Batman movies I think I've seen in a while is insane. How did they get it right? Like of all people. Blame us? I can blame you. What do you mean? You guys got it all wrong and tripled down. I said no. I never told you that that was me. And in fact, when I can understand for you, Ruba, I really can, because you weren't there when we originally set it up. But when it first got put into place, I made there was a whole bit about how that was Chuck E. Cheese and how funny that was to me, and that's why I made it the sub noise. So no one else gets a free pass. Oh my God. Ow. Don't do that. That hurt. What a little freak. Nice. Do I have? Yes, I do. Okay. Did he drop baked potato? That's lovely. But I don't have anything to get rid of for it, so oh well. Hi, Ali. You won't see this because you don't watch stream in real time. My package is taking forever to arrive. Oh my God. Yeah, in like a year's time. In like a year's time, you're gonna get a message in the Discord, MJ. You're gonna get a message in the Discord in like a year's time. Oh! You were wrong, MJ. You were wrong. Hi, Allie. Get out! Don't say get out of here. Don't be mean. Oh my God. They made the tracking label a week ago. You see, Allie, MJ was committing to the fact that you just wouldn't see what they were writing. In defense of the other side of the argument, though, most of us weren't arguing that it was you, just that we were surprised to find out that it wasn't you because it sounded like your voice. But it doesn't, is the thing. It doesn't sound like me. I just do a good impression of it. I'm just able to go, poggers. I'm just able to imitate him well. Ah! I'm just imitating him. Oh, man. Oh, well, you can't win them all. Came by pensive. Said came by. That's insane. Oh my God. I swear to you, I'm not being funny to try to guess it. I genuinely sounds like your voice even after hearing the clip. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know. You think I sound like Chuck E. Cheese? I'm gonna lose my mind. I need to start talking. I need to start streaming in the VOSA voice. I need to start streaming in academic. I need to this needs to be prevented. I need to start hitting people with just only the academic talk. You control the U.S. Postal. Not the code switching vision dream. Listen, listen, you gotta have an academic voice. You gotta have the voice that you use when you stand up in front of the class. And you give a presentation to people. So, yeah, that's right. Okay, talk like this and gross stop. What do you mean, MJ? Do you not like this voice? Is this a bad voice? Minecraft lore part 13, Ocean Ruin. I think it's a perfectly normal voice to use. I don't know why it would create such, or why it would elicit such reaction, you know? It's Ocean Monuments fake fan. Yes, you're right. Actually, I am a fake fan, actually, of my own work. I am a fake fan of my own work. And I think that can be complicated, and that's all right. I actually genuinely do care that video. Like when I use that voice, I genuinely do use it because I care about the topics I'm talking about. I find it easier to discuss topics that are like a bit more detailed in that voice. Because it feels too uncanny! Oh my god. Also, yeah, that's crazy. I come up with your makes TikToks. I haven't made one in a hot minute, but I keep meaning to go back. It's just, I don't know what's stopping me at this point. I feel like I'll make one and then like TikTok will be like, no, and then I'll get sad about it. And I'll be like, okay. And a good play snap? Oh. And sometimes when you follow someone, their vids recycle onto your For You page. Even if they're older. I mean, don't get me wrong, like that's the thing. If I go through my TikToks getting liked, there's ones from like 2021 that still get liked. In fact, actually, I've been on my own For You page. I've gotten videos that are like from 2022 and 2021, and I'm like, why? Why now? What? Like, the content never goes away. It's always, the algorithm's always looking to show it to something or someone potentially, and it'll just randomly be like, oh, this video exists. I saw a 2019 TikTok 3 weeks ago and it blew my mind. I opened it and just everything on all the comments were dated to 2019, and I was like, what? Why? Where'd this come from? It was insane. It was actually really cool. Like, it was genuinely very interesting to see, because unlike a YouTube comment section that like you will like most people will have jumped into it since 2019, reading through it's so interesting because you're reading through so many different people's comments and none of them know a pandemic's coming. Like, none of them know what the next 40 years is. And there's so many different like all of those people are different people now. Like, they're all absolutely different at this point from what they were at that point in time. And I think that's incredibly interesting. Like, genuinely, I can't think of something more, like, worthy of spending time exploring than that. Like it's insane to me. You know what? Maybe I should make this one not square. Maybe I should make this one circular. That's kind of... no, I hate that. Never mind. I take it back. I've just become too used to your natural way of speaking now, so the lower voice makes me feel like I'm in a Black Mirror episode. It's just how I talk whenever I want to talk about, like, whenever I want to talk about a subject that's a bit more like, it would feel silly to be like, I don't know, what's I have to do the covers. Oh my god. It feels silly to be like, yeah, so restorative justice and the mechanisms that control the ideas of restorative justice are a difficult topic to tackle. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be restorative justice supplies an entirely different way of thinking on how a correctional system ought to work. Like, it's just a different manner of speaking. That's the weirdest part about streaming, though, is because, like, what's crazy to me is because here all I get is people being like, no. I use that voice, and people are like, ah, like it's something like just a bright light flashbanging them, just like, ah. Meanwhile, I'll like randomly get comments on YouTube that are like, you have a lovely voice, or this is such a soothing voice. This is such, like, and I'm like, huh? Like, I'll get these comments that are so, like, they're way too nice. They're way too kind. There's people on YouTube who are way too kind. But they'll talk about it in a way that they'll be like, oh yeah, I love coming back to this video just because I like hearing how you talk about the subject, or like the comments about my voice, and I'm like, what difference is that? Why is it so different? Why on YouTube? Why on YouTube? Like, all these people are like, oh yeah, this is a really very nice, good voice, and then here it's oh god, Nap, no, please, sweet Jesus. Oh man, I'm not too diehard patriotic to my hometown to downplay my accent. I enunciate more and use less slang, but I don't go into like received pronunciation or anything. Like, an accent stays the same. Oh god, that came with the lore videos mostly. That one was crazy. That one I never understood. I still don't get that one. I'll be real. Like, I don't hear it. I've listened, like, I remember because I talked to KTB about it, because KTB has watched Criminal Minds. I don't hear it. I'll be deadly serious about that one. I don't mind the comparison, because, you know, it's not like it's a bad person to be compared to. I just don't get it. But that's less so on the on YouTube. That was more with TikTok, which I can understand, because TikTok I also use closer to my regular speech speed. Because, like, normally I do talk like this, and, you know, I can talk very fast and stuff like that, and that's just kind of part of it. Like, I'll stumble over my own words sometimes, because sometimes I talk fast. But in terms of, like, YouTube, I certainly slow it down, just because I think it applies better to what subject matter is. But a blast from the past revoices? True. Oh, man. But, yeah, I don't know. It's the same way that, like, there's lots of voice stuff that I don't get. In the same way that there's been people who've shown up here before, not at all recently, but there's been people who were like, which doesn't make sense because I'm not British, who have said, you sound like Tommy Innit. And I go, no, I don't. I'm like, what? I think it's, my guess is because, like, my guess is it's the way that I go, ow, do. Like, I think that thing, like, that is where they're getting that from. Because otherwise, I don't hear it. When you talk fast in a lower voice, I kind of hear it, TBH. The Spencer Reed? Well, see, like I said, it's not like it's a bad person to be compared to. So, yeah, pop off. But, and I think maybe it is the speed. Maybe it's when I speak in a more, like, academic voice, with a very fast, like, pace. Maybe that's what causes it. But yeah, I have no idea. child in my seat. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, he had a real quick talking, soft spoken thing going on. Ah, good old Simon of the Chipmunks. I think that's the same. I'm like 90% sure that's the same actor. But like, yeah, I mean, in general, it's like I said, it's not a bad person to be compared to. Threaten? I would never threaten. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I like my I like my academic voice. I wouldn't do it for the videos if I thought it sounded bad. Or like weird. I just genuinely like that's the voice that I tend to use when I want to talk about something more seriously. I feel like it doesn't get in the way of talking about something. You know what I mean? That was great. Yeah, I don't think I could have done the same topic on either like getting older or like restorative justice or anything like that if I was I still haven't watched the sorry video. I'm so ungodly busy with the Fire Now finals. Oh, no worries, dude. Whatever you do, let me know what you think. Because genuinely, it's like it's one of the, like those kind of videos are all on topics where like I'm genuinely just interested in what people think. For a whole number of reasons, but not the least of which like is I find the various perspectives that I get from people further inform like my own thought process on things, if that makes sense. Yo, shut up! I'll do. Can't wait to start doing video essays in the thickest Scouse accent on the platform. Hey, man, there's an audience for everything. Like genuinely, I think it's just a habit I have from like you know like presentations in school and stuff like that that like I just keep doing. I don't know. I like it. I like how it sounds. So it works out for me. And like that. Do you think it helps focus into or out of making stuff if you have a vocal voice to step into? You know what? I do actually. I think like having that separation, like in the same way, like I've talked about it before, that like I compartmentalize, I guess is the word for it, streaming, like how I am here. I mean, don't get me wrong, for the most part, like I'd make jokes that I would make no matter what. This is like a lot of streaming when you're doing 4 hours at a time, like it kind of has to be a lot of you. But there still is definitely like an element to it's part of why I'm faceless, is of like Napoleon the Seventh. I can separate from like me, like I can see Nap and then I can see me, you know what I mean? I can see where those differences lie. But and I think similarly in the way that yeah, doing a video essay or any sort of academic work, that yeah, it's finding the voice that I guess helps me to better address whatever I'm talking about. The compartmentalize that is exactly what I'm alluding to. Yeah, and so I think it's just I see it as like a different me. There's streamer Nap, there's Minecraft lore TikTok Nap, which is really just an informative, like, did you know about this kind of thing, like just little interesting things about games and stuff like that. And then there's more serious topic kind of that. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? We're talking my voice. In general, we're just kind of discussing. I forget how we got on to. Oh, I think I just started doing the quote unquote like video essay voice that I have, because there's this where I talk like this on stream, and then in the video essay it's a lot more like this where I say things like new chatter with the hard-hitting questions. Exactly. Healthiest frick, to be honest. Keep doing that. Oh, yo. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, not that, how do I phrase this without it sounding, I don't know, stupid. Not that I have any illusions or delusions or delusions of the idea of like, oh, someday I'll be the biggest streamer in the world. I enjoy doing it, so I don't like that. That's not really on the radar so much as it's just like I enjoy getting to do streaming stuff like that. But I've always known that, like, you know, because other streamers existed have talked about their experiences, it's like, oh, burnout's a thing, and you can get too attached to comments and stuff like that. Like, for instance, I've talked about it before. Like, one of the reasons that I remain like faceless, as well as like enjoy being so disconnected from who Nap is that, like, when I got when TikTok was popping off more, and people got really randomly vicious in comments, I could just laugh it off because it's just not me. I know it's not me, and I don't have to take it personally. It's got nothing to do with it. They're talking about a me that's not really me. If that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense in the way that it does to me, but yeah, not a delusion. If it's true, 2025, baby, 500,000. Oh my god. Well, see, that's the other thing. What I think a lot of people misunderstand about Twitch, or I don't know how else to phrase it other than the word misunderstand. It's just people who are like, oh, need a lot of followers, You don't. Followers are great, but I would rather have the 2,000 or like, I'd rather have 500 followers and the consistency of the chat that I have. Like the amount of people who are like quite consistent here. Like, I'm very glad that like you guys enjoy yourself here enough to like show up and consistently show up and have a good time and chat in the Discord, and not specifically about content, but literally about just like, it's a communal Discord, you know what I mean? That kind of thing's great. That's all like I would ever really want from the thing. It's just fun and enjoyable, and that's always going to be way better than having like 1 million followers but nobody's in chat, you know what I mean? Oh no, I did come here for now. No, I did. Andesite, that's what I needed. This is literally why I asked, because I've noticed a lot of people in the public eye, streamers or actors, talking about it being essential, not doing it, rough burnout central. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I think I just took that to heart when I was getting started. Just because like I knew like that possibility exists. Like, yeah, I might enjoy it all immensely now, but you know, there's always the possibility that it becomes something that you can burn out on. And so I think that I've been able to approach it in what is a relatively speaking healthy way. I mean, one of the other things though, in fairness, that they don't talk about, and I've found to be the most interesting, and I truly don't mean this in a weird way, is just that like people often talk about the parasocial nature that can develop the streaming, but they don't often talk about the reverse, which is in the way where it's like it can be parasocial on the part of the streamer as well. Well, like, I don't know, there's like things like there's been times where individual people in chat have been like, oh, I got an A and something like that on like a test, or like, oh, I did really well, or oh, I got into this school or whatever, and like it's a genuinely exciting thing. Like, sure, I don't really know you, but also I hear from you via chat multiple times a week, so it becomes this thing. Without success too. Yeah, exactly. It's speed and intensity, right? You could self-impose that with no one around. Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm without naming anybody, obviously. There's lots of people that I have met, knew for a little while, did some content with even. None of them do like any content now. They all burnt out. Only I remain. Only I remain. The rest of them, loser. No, I'm kidding. But no, and it's just something, and I think it's because they had a very, for lack of a better word, grindy mindset about it. It was a very numbers-oriented game to them. Where like some of the best advice I ever got from a streamer that is well known that I quite like, of Phil's on Minecraft, is like, I never have the number on for viewers. I don't want to know. I think that messes with your mind. I think that's like makes things feel weird. You know what I mean? as a performing artist? Yes! Da Vinci, Da Vinci, Leonardo, Michelangelo, the rest of them, all dead. Only I remain. I do. Did they burn out, or did you have them burn? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I got rid of the competition. No, and don't get me wrong. Like it's totally fine for that to have happened. Obviously, like, because also times have changed. Like, I have happened to be able to structure my life in a way that, like, I do keep streaming. I enjoy it enough that, like, and I always just got a base level of enjoyment out of it. That I wanted to keep doing it even after pandemic stuff lifted. Because a lot of people who started in the pandemic, like I did, you know, it was just something to do, and they never really intended it for it to be anything more. They didn't, like, it was like never going to become a full-on hobby. It's just something they always wanted to try, and well, you know, you're locked inside, so why not? Which is a perfectly legitimate way to approach the process. You killed the Ninja Turtles? Maybe. Who's to say? Who's to say? You know? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, you know? Just a couple turtles, you know? Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. Streaming can be wacky by times, but I enjoy it, and I like compartmentalizing like the different versions of me that exist. Either be it like streaming, which is a lot more we'll call it bombastic. That's probably the nicest way to say it. An acquired taste for sure. I just got paid W. Let's go. Huge W for a W for the Aruba community. You know, like, it's fulfilling as it exists without a yeah, precisely. It's like, I don't know, like, there's lots of people who get into streaming or YouTube or anything like that because I guess they think it'll make them like a millionaire, which, like, don't get me wrong, like, I am so, like, I don't even genuinely know how to put into words the thankfulness that I feel for, like, the amount of generosity that individuals within the community have shown for me as a streamer. Like, it's insane. It punches way above the weight class of, like, what a streamer of my size should, and has allowed me to do lots of things, like continue to keep this schedule of streaming, like justify keep this schedule of streaming with each month versus, like, instead trying to do additional shifts of work to pay bills. You know what I mean? Do I make a living off streaming? No, not at all. It's not a job, obviously, but that to, like, help combat it and loans and stuff like that. But still, you know what I mean? Thank you for working for the money, and also me for receiving the money. So true. Jesus Christ, do not. That is another thing that we've mentioned, is we do not do that. We do not give money that is not available to be given. No one is ever under any sort of pressure. Please don't give money if you don't have it to give. Like, look after yourself first, dudes. That is always, like, priority numero uno.
But I scared you, didn't I? I scared you for a second.
Like a millisecond, yeah. Just a millisecond, but yes, you fiend. Oh my god. That's toxic. That's you know what? That's toxic. That's unbecoming. Oh man. But anyway, enough about the topic of how of my vocal changes depending on what kind of content I make. I have zero idea how Twitch works. I'm an old lady. Oh my god. Yeah. What was I saying earlier? I was gonna tell a story earlier. I forget what. That was a funny story that I was gonna tell. Oh, right, about how I was wronged. About how I was absolutely, morally and reprehensibly wronged. My God. It all started with Pirates of the Caribbean. And then, oh my God, we got off track from that. I think Edward left and we still didn't get back to it until he got back. Oh my God. Out here having a wild research moment because I had just as wild a conversation with my father who seemed to have gone fully recounting events from the 70s and 80s. Why is that senile? Oh my God. Anyway, but what I was gonna say about Pirates of the Caribbean is just how much I love those movies. But then I was duped, you see. I was duped because the third one was coming out and I was very excited because my older siblings owned the first and second one and I would sneak them and watch them and I adored them. But when the third one was coming out, I wasn't allowed to go see it. Like, we got to the theaters and then, like, they saw what it was rated and my parents were like, no, you can't see it. Because, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I get it. As much as I love the first and second one, and I was like, well, no, but I want to keep going to see it. Like, I understand. Like, I was like single digits still, I'm pretty sure, when the third. Oh, yeah, I would have had to be. Yeah, anyway, I was single digits when, like, the third one was coming out or whatever. But from that, though, like, I was livid because my siblings got to go. It was insane. Like, I was, because for those that don't know, like, my siblings and I, we have a very big, like, well, not very big, I shouldn't say that, but there is a gap. There is a space. The two of them are like within like 1 year, and then the next year is born. Number of years go by, then your boy. Long story. Anyway, is there even a point anymore? There is. There was no anti-gay posters or violence in Canada during that time. Huh? Oh my God. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing, MJ. People are aware that I'm Gen Z, and that movie came out in what, like 2000, like, I'm not gonna say when I think it came out. One second. When did that come out? Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna I thought that came out in a different year. I was single digits. Anyway. Oh, I'm glad I didn't say the year. That would have clarified some things. That might have. Oh. Anyway, but my siblings were much older than I am. By like 3 months. What? Oh, I was single digit. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, you could have been born in like the 90s and still been single digits. Yeah, wait, what? MJ. MJ. Unbelievable. Anyway, but yeah, so that came out, and I remember I was livid. I was livid because my siblings were able to go see it, and I wasn't. Jerks that they are. But anyway, in fairness, my parents, you know, they felt bad, and so they said, well, we'll still take you. Like, my mom was like, I'll take you to a movie still, and they'll go with your father. And I was like, okay, well, great, fine. What are we seeing though? It won't be as cool as Pirates of the Caribbean. And mom was like, there's a Peter Pan movie. And I was like, Peter Pan? You got me listening. I was ready. I was like, whoa. They're playing Peter Pan here? Well, knock me down and call me Shmee, because I'm ready to go. And so, you know, I was ready. I was prepared. I wanted to go see Peter Pan. And my mom's like, oh, good. I've wanted to see this movie anyway. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, cool. That's weird, Mom. You don't normally want to go see Peter Pan. Like, what do you mean? No, I always love seeing Peter Pan. It's great. And I go, oh, okay. What is it anyway? What's it called? Oh, well, you know, it's an adventure movie. It's a search and adventure movie. And I go, a search and adventure movie for Peter Pan? Yeah, it's about finding Neverland. And I go, oh, okay, cool. That's it. That sounds nice. Also, it's probably how they first got there. That's just gonna be Peter Pan's backstory. That's so cool. And so my siblings get to go see this sick, awesome, super cool Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And I go see some not even to do with Peter Pan romance movie about some ancient dude and some lady finding romance while he writes the book Peter Pan. It was a biopic about the author. I was livid. I was lied to. I was misled. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe the betrayal. The betrayal that I felt, that my mother used me as an opportunity to go see a romance movie she wanted to see. She lied to me. She lied to me. She knew what she was taking me to. Oh my God. And then my siblings have the gall. They come out there so they were like, that movie was awesome. The Fiends. Oh my God. I got rigorolled. I was absolutely bamboozled, man. It was my villain origin story, I'll tell you that. It was my villain origin story, my God. Hell, since day one, it was And then, in later years, I asked about it. I learned that my mom had always intended to go see that movie, and they thought that they could just, they didn't realize that the Pirates of the Caribbean movies were rated what they were rated. And so when they got there, the lady at the ticket booth was like, he can't go see that. And I was like, what? What do you mean? What do you say? What do you know of what I can and cannot do? What do you know of it? Nothing. I hit her with the Frodo Baggins special. It was crazy, but she insisted, and me papa went, oh, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, he is too young for that. Okay. I went, what? No, papa. I mean, okay, so, lame. Oh my God. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ruba. In hindsight, with the knowledge of what's in that movie, of them, hanging a child in the opening sequence, I kinda get it. And the brothel that exists. And, listen, I'm not gonna specify the age beyond what I already have of single digit, but, yeah, okay, fair ball. I probably should not... It was reasonable to say that I should not have been allowed to go see that movie. Below 12 can go see films of that age rated so long as they're with their parents. Oh my God, I forgot about that. See, it's just, I think they were just like, are you sure? And they explained some of the sequences to my dad, and then he went, no. So, I don't know. I was thinking it's spooky. See, that's the thing. It's not like a spook, because that's the thing. I was fine with the first and second one. I think it was really just like, oh, okay, that's kind of some dark themes. Yeah, I don't know. And then I got saddled with what again? As a child, because you're just but it's just but a petite boy. Of course, I'm absolutely devastated. I'm gutted by the fact that I'm out here being told, oh, it's gonna be Peter Pan, and there's no flight. There's no pixies and fairy dust and the like. Nothing. There's none of that. Not at all. Not even a whiff. No. It all takes place in the real world, where some sad, sorry sop is just trying to woo some widower, some widow with kids, and I'm just in there with a bunch of moms. I'm in there with a bunch of moms, and they're all misty-eyed. They're all, oh, what a romantic story. And don't get me wrong, in hindsight, yes, it was very touching. But in the moment, my disappointment was immeasurable, and my day was ruined. My God. Not a lost boy with animal ears to be found. How's a Oh my God. I don't know about that last bit. I don't know about that. Wait a second. Oh man. I don't know about all that. I think that was more the Zootopia crowd. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I'm just saying. Anyway, long and the short, it was devastated. Set the Napoleon nation back by years, I'll tell you that. Absolute devastation reigned. I will never forgive. I will never forgive. But alas, that is the case. That is the way that it works, you know? Maybe being exposed to all those romance movies as a kid is what turned you into a drama queen. We see drama queen? Drama queen? What all do you mean? just have one of those long. I just have one of those one of those long like cigarette holders, just like the little tubes like Audrey Hepburn. Just what all do you mean? Why, Ruba, I don't know what you're talking about. Drama queen. Peter Pan is for the Ren Fair cat. Peter Pan is for the Ren Fair cat girls. Zootopia is for the furries everyone has on their origins. Brother, I watched Peter Pan till I was blue in the face. I don't think I'm anywhere near Ren Fair cat girl territory. Oh my God. Is the game Spiritfarer? Oh, we played Spiritfarer for a little bit, actually. I think we only did one stream of it. That was last nap week, actually. Isn't it funny? He proves my point simply by reacting. Whatever do you mean? I mean, you act like a Ren Fair kid. Now, what is that meant to me? Ren Fair cat girl, I heard that. Edward, they're saying that I watched Peter Pan so much that I must be a Ren Fair cat girl. Please defend my honor. Listen, I don't know why they feel this way. Someone get him a handheld fan and a stick. Oh, don't worry, I own a fan. You don't gotta worry about that. That's actually a long story. That one's a long story. But, oh man. Yo, Deadwood! Outdo. Oh man. Here is hi, non-American here. What is Ren Fair? Ren Fair? It's Renaissance Fair, so it's just like a fair setup where people dress up in like fantasy medieval clothing kind of thing. They go, you see jousts, stuff like that. Nap, it's okay to be what you want to be. I'll make you an outfit. It's fun. At what point did I say I want to be a cat? In no instance sentence did I say? Is this about the wrists again? Is that what this is about? Is that what this is about? Despicable. Despicable, the lot of you, I swear to God. Oh, man. Don't come in here and support it fully, Drag Cook. Oh, my God. How long's the story? What happened? Listen, it's a it's a long story, okay? What do you mean I give... Yeah, but I only own the fan because I bought it with my friends because... Okay, it's... Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we don't do Renaissance fairs here because it's too much like reliving our past as peasants. Yeah, we don't do Ren fairs in England because we fear we fear the king might get ideas. Oh, good, they're going back to it. Oh, wonderful. Somebody clean up the tower. Somebody get the tower cleaned up. I can finally start using it again. I'll just tell them that it's Renaissance fair. Don't worry. They'll be fine with it, you know. Oh my God. Let me guess. I was prepared. No, I did it absolutely of my own volition. But chatters, if you think that I'm not gonna fully commit to a bit, you are absolutely mistaken. The bit being that we drew straws to basically so one of my friends, she really likes, there's a show called Community. It's all right. It's not my favorite, but she really likes it. She was deciding the group costume for Halloween. So we drew straws on who was gonna be who. I drew the Dean. The Dean is a bald man who dresses a lot in different outfits. They suggested while we were at the store, like we were at a thrift store, saw the fan, they said, oh, you could do his cotillion fit. I said, that's funny. And so that's what I did. That's the story. There you go. Ba bing, ba boom. Not that long. Oh well. Is the shortest guy. I'm gonna dive over this table. Do you understand me? Very long story. I know. Yeah. I just thought it was a longer story than it was. You know. It's yeah. Happens. I don't see no table. There you go. There's the table. I'm diving over it. Happy? There's the table that I'm diving over. I think I like this look, by the way. I wonder if I want to add. I don't have. I thought I had slag. Look how they massacred my boy. I massacred him. What did you do? What? What happened? What happened? I need to just bring this over here. Change his design after the first 6 pages. Ah, I see what you're saying. Man. But oh well. I mean, there's worse stories from like when I was growing up. Like for instance, I was I shouldn't tell this story. Oh well. Like there was any of you guys, so like, you know how I said that that you know, my siblings older than me. There's a gap. We weren't born in like a consecutive order, so like there's a gap that exists. you know?
For the bit, where you set up that table, you should have a royal picnic spot less than 3 for storytelling and making the world seem lived in.
Wait, I actually kind of love that. Wait a second. Just up here on a little, like this actually isn't a bad spot for like a little picnic video. Wait a second. Wait, that's kind of based. Wait a second. Somebody make note of that. Somebody make note of that. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I hate that though. I hate whatever I just did there. That was stupid. I don't even know why I did that. Write that down. Write that down. Oh man. Actually, yeah. Random storytelling time, chatters. Random storytelling time. Also, it's not trauma dumping. Oh my god. Good Google it, Moogle it. Trauma dumping. It's not that. I was just gonna say. All I was gonna say was that yeah, so like there was a gap between me and my siblings. So you know, oftentimes I was just what's the word I'm looking for? I was making my own fun, you know, like it was like they didn't really want to hang out because it's like an age gap that's like it's an age gap that's not so much to make me feel to them probably like their kid brother, but not so little to make us interested in the same things at the same time. You know what I mean? So mostly I was an annoyance. So you see why I became a Twitch streamer. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Nothing's changed. Beat you to it. Beat you to the joke. L. Anyway, but yeah, so like it's just enough for me to probably be mostly annoyed. So that caused, you know, the fact that I was just interested in things at different times. But that ended up meaning that, like, 'cause, you know, as a kid, you play pretend sometimes. You know, you play imagination games, as one does. And so I did that, but and I'd play those kind of games, and I play those kind of games with my friends as well at school. So yeah, like we probably played those a little longer than like we probably ought to have. To probably an older age than we ought to have, you know? Like, maybe it was probably like 1 year too long. You know what I mean? It was like 1 year too far to still be full on playing pretend, I guess. It wasn't cool anymore, I suppose. But I have, admitting man-child symptoms. Brother, I wasn't even like 12. I'm not saying I was doing this into my teenage years. I'm just saying it was like probably like on a school playground. It was probably just a little longer than you should have, you know? But anyway, I do have this distinct memory though, because it was still in elementary school. But I remember the cool kids, as I guess they were known, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's not like they did anything to be considered cool. Like there's nothing that they did. Like nothing about them was particularly like interesting or cool. But you know, I guess popularity is a weird thing, and people just are popular for weird reasons. But anyway, technically you still play pretend. You do it's different. it's different. Shut up. That's different. Suddenly everything clicks. D&D was literally invented so grown men could keep playing dress up. Oh my god. I'll have you know, D&D is not a solely male game. Lots of women play it. Matter of fact, more than half my group is women. So L to you. It is not. There's no precursor to playing D&D that says you have to be a guy. People like to have fun. So I eat it, but I gotta go anyway. Came back to say bye now. I'm glad to pop by. With a joy, and everyone hydrate. face. Yo. Later, cinnamon lungs. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, dude. Hope it is big pug. Thanks for stopping back to say bye. Oh my god, not the hydrate, not the hydrate button. Anyway. My point. Ruba, are you implying that what? I applied a false narrative to what you said so that I could say whatever I wanted about it? Are you implying that I attached words to what you were saying to make it seem like you were the bad guy in this situation? Is that what you're saying? That'd be crazy. I would never do such a thing. That would be insane. You were telling me you weren't one of the cool kids. The Napoleon history and Lego nerd wasn't the coolest kid. Actually, funny enough, I was until grade 4. And then they stopped thinking I was gonna become cool. Because the thing is, my oldest sibling was really cool. And so there was like in the early years of elementary school, you know, you're just kind of friends with everyone. Like, no one's not your friend, you know what I mean? So, like, there was a period where, like, the presumption would be like, oh, yeah, he's gonna become cool. And I was really good friends with the most, like, popular kids or whatever. Some of them I am still really good friends with because they're pretty good. They're pretty cool people, and, you know, they ended up being still cool people to this day. You don't finish reading the message and just put your thoughts on it. This was different. Oh my god, what a redeem. But a nepo baby, but oh my god. But that's the thing, is like the distance, it was just like my oldest brother was still in school, not the same school as me, but he was still in school and was known of by the other was known of by some of the other kids because he was on like sports teams. And so in the place, anyway, he was known, and so there was this presumption, you know, was destined to become cool until they realized it was I mean, yeah, kind of, because yeah, I was like really good friends with like some of the most popular people early on, and then eventually it was like, oh. But anyway, I digress, because the whole thing's weird. My school actually, I would say, handled elements of popularity really well, in the sense that like I would say we strayed from the traditional, like there were, because we had two of the really popular people in my school were like just genuinely good people, and just were nice to everyone constantly, and like we're just good people. And so for I don't know, unless if TV is to be believed, then I guess normally like jocks and like football team players and the quarterback are meant to be like the most popular people, but they were kind of relegated in high school, like just like they were like in their own corners and stuff like that. And they like, and the people on sports teams were like known and like still went to parties, I guess, I don't know, but like I didn't go, so but anyway, the long and the short of this is I do remember in elementary school some of those quote unquote popular people who were like more of the like athletic vapid popular type deal, where it was like, oh, you're just kind of mean. They came over in a group to where me and my friends were playing pretend. We were playing, I don't know why I'm telling this story. No, in real life, you would not be able to waterboard this information out of me. But anonymity, baby. Anyway, I remember they came over when we were playing pretend, and like they said they wanted to join, and I'm an idiot, so I thought they did. Like like they said, and I just like took them at their word, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sick, yeah, awesome, all right. And like I just like start telling them I start telling them the storyline. I start telling them, so you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that. Like I just start telling them what they gotta do. You know what I mean? Like it's like I just had never run into in my life yet to this point this thing of like someone telling me something and it being not true. You know what I mean? Like not like a lie, but like, you know, like to be mean. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's just the way that some kids are, I guess, at some point. Like, kids can be jerks. And so I remember I was just so like, oh, yeah, of course. And I started explaining them because it was because we were playing pretend. The way we were playing pretend was like a mix of like Star Wars, because like it was hype and Clone Wars was on TV and like we loved it, and we like me and my friends love Star Wars, and so we were like, yeah, this is so sick. This is like, and so we were so ready to keep playing pretend Star Wars. And so I'm like, okay, so like we're fighting the separatists. You gotta go to this. And you can be this, and you could be like this class or this class, or you could be a Jedi. But if you're a Jedi, you gotta go find like a lightsaber. And I was explaining to this, and I remember they all just kind of looked at me like really dumbfounded for a little bit as I kept like, cause I just kept rattling it off. Like I just took them so genuinely at their word. And then I remember one of them cutting me off. I was like, dude, we're making fun of you. And I was like, what? I remember being like, I didn't understand. I was like, huh? Like they had to stop me and explain, like, no. We're making fun of you. And I was like, what? Huh? And I remember being so confused. Oh my god. Oh man. And then like it became clear, like as soon as they said that, so much, like everything snapped into place, and I was like, oh, that's why they were being weird about it. Like, and they kept like snickering while they were coming over. Man. Definition of you've always been what you've always been. You were always like this, huh? What do you mean? I like fun, okay? What do you want from me? Oh man, that's killing with. See, that's the thing, is it really was just like, I just, like, my friend, I don't know, like, we'll call him, I don't know, Nathan. Like, I remember when he saw them coming over, he said, like, this isn't gonna be good. But I was like, no, let's just see what they want. Like, I remember, like my other friends thought it would go bad. And I was like, no, surely not. It wasn't anything like I didn't pick up on a social cue. It was way more of just like, I just didn't think people would do that. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, no, dude, it'll be chill. It'll be chill. No, dude, we need more people to play clones. Like, I remember I justified it. I was like, dude, we need more people. What do you mean? I was so like, this is great. This is awesome. Oh, man. Confuses them, and well, see, that's the thing. It just kind of became like this thing that petered out. But the funniest part about it was this comes around later, eons later. So smash cut, many moons later. You know, I'm at prom. You know, I'm at a dance. Actually, well, technically it wasn't prom, it was just a dance. But anyway, I was at a dance. And I remember that, like, cause then one of the girls, like, one of the girls ends up coming over, and she hangs out with me and my friend group all night. She was like, she I guess held on to this for like ever, and she was like, I thought it was really cool way back when you just like were so genuine or whatever. I mean, mind you, I think she may have illegally added something to the punch that she was having that the dance offered. But anyway, she was like, I think it was really cool. And you guys are so genuine and are still friends, and that's great. And you guys are all still friends, and that's really cool. And like all these other people, like, you know, I can hang out with you guys. And meanwhile, like, this was all going on, and I was like, yeah, we did that to stick it to them. Yep, so true. And I never admitted that I just genuinely thought they all wanted to join. She thought I did it as like a like, I guess they just left thinking that I did that knowing they were trying to like knowing that they were trying to like fail, I guess, at bullying me. And I was like, yes, you're so right. It was so intentional. It was my anti-bullying tactic. Yes. positive intent as you know. I just think like especially at the time, and even now, I mean, I still am quite positive about people because it's just like that's a lot of work just to make fun of someone. Like I'm like, you're gonna come over and put yourself in an awkward situation of getting involved. That just seems like a lot. So like it's just I'm like, oh, well yeah, I assume you're gonna be genuine about things. Why wouldn't you be? It'd be weird if you weren't. Like it would be odd for you to like let me get this straight. You, out of your own volition, you had nothing better to do than to wander over to the kids' play and pretend and say, hey, we want to join. And that was what? A sick burn? Can we join? Yeah, sure, why not? More the merrier. Like what was the what was the what was this sick bullying move there? Oh yeah, we totally don't actually want to like that's insane. That's stupid. That's not even me. That's just like what? Okay, because that is at the end, like, dude, we're making fun of you. I was like, oh, okay. So you don't want to join? No. Okay. That all? You just, that's it? All right. Well, we're gonna go back to saving Camino, so you have to recess. like it was like what? Why? What was the goal? I don't know to this day. Eventually apologized to be amazing, and one of them is now engaged to my long-term friend, 20 years, and it's nice to have that. Life happens, people change, so oh, absolutely. Like in these last couple years, like since I've like gone on from like high school, I personally think I'm gonna operate just on like this feeling of like everyone has a clean slate. I mean, if you still turn out to be a bad person, like clearly via like social media or something like that, then like L to you. But I don't know. I'm a big proponent of like no one is their final person. Like no one is their final self by age, like, you know, by like senior year of high school. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you have to forgive anybody either. Like I totally get there's a situation like you don't owe anybody forgiveness. Like I said, I happen to get through school in a school that like I would largely attribute bullying issues getting curbed by, for lack of a better word, the leadership of just like the one most popular dude being real chill. Like he was just real chill and chill with everyone, and that helped a lot. But you know what I mean? That's a lot of effort. But exactly, like it's just kind of like why the effort, dude? And then before that, he did Harry Potter, Percy Jackson roleplays in the field behind the school, but I was too embarrassed to roleplay or give him a fake name, so I said I would draw the adventures instead. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the earlier bit, didn't I? I formed a superhero club. Yo, see, that's Pog! Me and my friends played around a sewer drain back corner of the field in 4th grade. Yeah, drew comics about it, and eventually got very technical about it, trying to establish a story for abilities until it petered out. And then before that, we did Harry Potter, Percy Jackson roleplays in the field behind Percy Jackson roleplays Elite behind the school, but I was too embarrassed to roleplay, so I gave fake name. So I said I'd draw all our adventures out. See, that's awesome. I don't know, dude. I don't see the benefit of like crushing fun. Like, yes, obviously to some of the points that some people make, like, yeah, don't become like a man-child that weaponizes incompetence in your life as you go forward. Like, learn to be a human being as well. But, you know, I have some fun. Good God. Like, I don't know. I'm a big proponent of that, and maybe that's silly. But L to you, you watch me, so that's my ultimate trump card, always. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, L, you know? Oh, man. I ended up reuniting with an old bully of mine in a nightclub as adults, and he tried to, oh my good gracious, and I had this secret sweet joy of letting them down easy. It was great. Nice. Sounds like a delight. I made friends within high school and talk. One of them now and 2 for elementary school. So many people. One of them now and 2 for elementary. Nice, dude. You don't need a lot of friends. I think like that 3's a solid amount. Very pleasant interaction afterwards. I went home feeling good about the whole affair. Closure, am I right? Yeah, dude. Exactly. At the end of the day, I'm getting sushi out of this. I don't know, pal. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. It was like, it's the only reason I'm still here. Oh my god. Awesome. Anyway, chatters, I think we'll call it there. I think we'll call it there for now. This is the most expensive I've ever What is an AYC? Wait, what is... Oh, all you can eat. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Bruh. Don't say bruh. Don't. Oh my god. You mean buffet? Exactly. I would have said a sushi buffet. Exactly. Acronym before. Base chatters. L to Canada. L to Canada and their weird acronyms. I have to presume if the English and the rest of us have never heard of it, is the most common. I have to assume that must be USA. USA. Oh man. Anyway, chatters, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you Friday. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Bye.